Hey everybody, welcome back to another Team Break Tuesday, is what we usually call it, but it's actually Wednesday. My cases of Stadium Club, sometimes I can get cases a day early, sometimes I can't. I couldn't get them early this time around, so here we are on release night, opening Stadium Club, the brand new product that we've been waiting for so long. It's finally here. There was speculation that this product would completely be canceled, and we would never see it. But it has come through, and I'm glad because this is a really nice product. It's one of the fan favorites out there. We're going to be opening a bunch of this. We also have Bowman'S Best as well, so stay tuned for all that. Tonight we have some sold-out rounds. Tonight we have some rounds with spots also still available. So I'll go ahead and show you what is still available in case you want to grab a spot. All right, this will give you an idea of what's already gone and what's coming up. I'll have to follow along with the live chat here on my computer because for whatever reason, my phone is not working. The chat function on my phone. I usually like to watch on my phone. It's much easier to look at the cards on my phone as I open them along with the chat, but I'll do my best to make it work tonight. Here's what we have left. The first round, Stadium Club round 5, actually sold out really quickly. That's all sold out. It's a pick your team break, and it is all sold out and good to go. So thanks to Scott D for selling that. He bought every single team left. And also Stadium Club round 1. It's a random team break. This is a pick your team. This is random teams. That's all sold out. So we got a lot of Stadium Club. We got Bowman'S Best. A whole case of that. Round 5. That's a pick your team or random teams. That's all sold out. So we're doing those 3 for sure. We have Chrome Update is on the precipice. It's a Chrome Update Jumbo box round. That has 8 spots left. It is a random team break. So that one will likely go tonight as well. The next closest one to going is we got a couple. The Stadium Club hits pretty hard tonight. We might sell a second round of it. We do have another round. It's called Stadium Club 2, SC2. So we might get that one going tonight. And then we also have some pick your teams going as well. Stadium Club 3, I'll just put it over here. Stadium Club round 3. This is a pick your team. PYT, pick your team. Here's the teams that are left over there. There's not many. You got the Miami Marlins and for 30. You've got the Milwaukee Brewers for 30. You've got the San Francisco Giants for 30. You've got the Tampa Bay Rays for 30. You've got Texas with the Josh Young possibilities at 60. You've got Toronto at 30, and you've got Washington at 25. So those teams are still available there. So we might be opening a whole bunch of Stadium Club. Let's go ahead and get started. We will get this one going with, there's also Bowman'S Best Pick Your Teams. We'll get into that maybe in a little bit, but let's go ahead and start this one off. Let's start off with Stadium Club round 5 first. Or should I do one? I guess I'll do one first. We'll do Pick Your Team round first. Since that one sold out first, we'll get that one going first. So thank you very much for joining us tonight, everybody. Larry says, I want to take myself out of Mix 4 and one of my entries into Chrome Update and put 2 entries in Stadium Club 2. Let's see about that, Larry. Larry Zarling. I usually would prefer you do this like in the when I post the listings there throughout the day. It just makes it a lot easier. So because I don't have time to really figure out all the numbers and stuff, but I'll go ahead and do that for you. But that's the only time I want to do that. So Larry, I got you in there for Stadium Club 2, and I've taken you out of one of Chrome Update. It's just too much clerical work. It really slows everything down. I'm ready to break some stuff here, and the clerical stuff is kind of monotonous. I like to take care of that at a time. Ross, yeah, Stadium Club 5 is all sold out. You do have a $30 credit. It's listed underneath Mix 7 if you take a look there at the list. So thanks for joining us. Let's go ahead and start the break. We're going to go to random.org, and we're going to randomize the teams. We're going to do the Stadium Club round 1 first. This is a continuation of the first case, which there's still 2 case hits in here. There's the Beam Team case hit, and there is also the members only case hit. So with 2 case hits remaining, let's go and rip through these right now. You're going to find out what team you have by the randomizer. So here we have this list from random.org. We have all the teams here. This is Stadium Club 1. We'll copy and paste all these names. We will put them in this list right here. And it's going to mix them all up for us. Let's hit the randomize button. Here's the 30 names. Joshua B. just became a new Patreon member. Joshua B., thank you very much. I really appreciate that. If you would like to check us out for the breaks, all of the breaks are listed under the post section on Patreon. And if you're having trouble finding it, let me know. I'll just post a direct link for you. So here's the teams. Juan, you've got the Arizona Diamondbacks. Michael G. has the Atlanta Braves. Andrew D.'s got the Baltimore Orioles. Tiffany J., Boston Red Sox. Justin Osbald has the Chicago Cubs. Robbie Gold has Cincinnati Reds. Jack Holland with the Cleveland Guardians. Vince Smith has Colorado. Joseph G. has the White Sox. Justin Witt has Detroit. Greg has Houston. Greg A. has Kansas City. James Walker has Los Angeles. George Wynant with the Dodgers. Jason Ridgway has the Miami Marlins. Brett Adams has Milwaukee Brewers. George Wynant with Minnesota. Robert M. has the New York Mets. Danielle has the New York Yankees. Greg has Oakland. James Walker has the Philadelphia Phillies. Brett Adams has the Pittsburgh Pirates. James Walker with the San Diego Padres. Ryan has Seattle Mariners. Ronald J. with the San Francisco Giants. Joseph G. has St. Louis. Tiffany J. with Tampa Bay. Vince with Texas. Brian has Toronto. And Worldwide Fancy Pants has the Washington Nationals. All right, so let me go ahead and save that. I just realized something that is not a huge fan of, but yeah, I just realized I left my charger at work today, so I don't have my charger handy, so that's going to make things interesting here. Hopefully we can get through it. I got 56% battery life left on my laptop. Let's go ahead and get started. Stadium Club, there's 8 boxes in this round. Basically what I'm trying to do here is figure out a way that I can follow along with the chat without using my laptop. So I usually can watch on my phone, but it's not letting me. So I'm going to try to go to youtube.com on my iPad here and follow along with the chat on my iPad and try to save every little percent of battery that I have. Yep, left my charger at school like a big dumb idiot. All right, here we go. Stadium Club. See if I can follow along. There's a Nolan Ryan box topper. And there's just 16 packs per box. We have a total of 8 boxes. As you can hear that catchy music, which is a stupid ad.
Whether it's a last-second bake sale, Taco Tuesday,
I don't even know where the volume is on this thing. There we go. You can tell I don't use the iPad all that much to watch videos with. I usually watch everything on my laptop. I guess I'm a laptop guy. Ross says I'm taking the Giants with my credit. All right, just remind me here in a little bit. I'm going to try to conserve battery on my laptop. So usually when I call up the hits, I say your name. I'll just be calling out the team hits, like, oh, that hit goes to the Giants or whatever. I've got all 7 boxes all lined up. This is the 8th box. Let's go ahead and get into this tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. Rich says, hello, everyone. Good luck tonight. We got the mix in the house. Stadium Club is a retail product also, Ethan. Yes, indeed. You'll be seeing blaster boxes. I actually ordered a bunch of cases of the blasters for the Patreon members for the month of February. So, those will be coming soon. Second pick your team break with his credit. Which one? Is that San Francisco Giants? We talk about the Stadium Club break 3. I'll put you in there. Make a little note of that right now. Ross SC3SF. All right. Moving on. Let's see what's happening with break 4. Break 4, still waiting for it to be sold. What will happen is I'll get it sold, but I don't know if it'll go tonight. There's Brett Beatty's, the first autograph to the New York Mets. I love the on-card autos in this. They're very, very nice. Good stuff right there to get us started. What will end up happening, I might just auction off the teams that are left over, the teams nobody wants in J4. I might run those on Thursday night and auction them. There's a Randy Johnson orange, which is not numbered, but we'll get filled. I'd like to get that one running by next week at the very latest. There's Max Scherzer, the chrome card for the Mets. About 1 chrome card per box. Got Rafael Devers there as well. And the second autograph is going to be Simeon Woods Richardson. A little bit of a white corner on the edge right there. But it goes to the Minnesota Twins. That's the second hit. You never know. You might find a third autograph. Got a huge surprise tonight in an archives box with a third surprise auto. I just uploaded that video right before going live. That's why we're like a minute or two late, because I had to get that finished up. Because I don't know how long we're going to be here tonight. Could be, we might wrap things up after the first 3 sold out rounds. We might be here until, who knows when, midnight. We'll see. I just realized that I forgot my 5,000 count box to put all these cards in. Let me go grab that. It's usually something I forget. This time it's that 5,000 count box, which is right here. You're going upstairs? I'd say 95% chance you fall asleep.
No, it's just cold down here. Doing it downstairs today?
Oh, we got the break going right now. You didn't hear me start Sophia's. Didn't even know that we were starting yet.
I thought you were. I heard. Like,
You thought it was downstairs filming?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just started. I realized that my laptop, though, I forgot my charger at school. So I have like 50% that I have to make last the rest of the night. Think I can do it? I'm going to try to conserve it. I've got my iPad right here. The Vic says, hello, Sophia.
Hello.
Here we go. Let's see what we can find. So I'm watching the chat on my iPad. Steve says hi. Ross says, you should be able to use a phone charger. No, I'm using the old gray laptop. Chris says hello as well. Let's see what Brad says hello.
Hi, guys.
Sophia brought some big luck tonight. She came down to say dinner's ready, and then wouldn't you know it, we pulled a huge dual Hall of Fame hit right there. Chris says hello. Here we go with this next one. Let's see what we've got. There's Barry Larkin. These are just all going to be base cards here for the most part. Andrew D said something on Patreon. Just get with us in the chat here and let us know, or send me 1 cent through PayPal with a note. That's the best way to get in touch, so I'll see it, because that mailbox is all filled up over there. All right, there's a Kodai Senga. I don't know if that might be an image variation. I'll have to check those out. There's Chief Fantasy cards. So it's basically all just base cards. Jim Palmer rocking the do there. Christopher Morel. One thing I hate about Stadium Club is I hate how the cards aren't all going the same way. G1 Bay also rocking the do. Ross says, I was very disappointed that Archives wasn't lower on the list. Yeah, I really should have had it maybe like even top 10. There's Canseco flexing the biceps. Number 22, man. Both boxes gave us Hall of Fame autos, which is pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking, oh, we'll probably have Brian Wilson come out and the Dontrell Willis. But I couldn't have been more wrong. Those are some boxes we've opened. Bowman's best spots are still available. Yes, indeed. Here is a Miggy right there, Miguel Cabrera. Let's see what we have in this next one. Can't wait to check out these compact boxes. There's compact boxes. They're called compact breakers boxes because breakers always tell the card companies, we want less base cards, which, you know what? I wonder if one of the reasons Topps is cutting cards from products like flagship product, you know how they dropped 33%? Is it because breakers are like, give us less cards to sort? I feel like most breakers don't ship the base cards anyway, so what's the big deal? Maybe that's a reason. Who knows? There's Ronald Acuna Jr. Let's see what else we have in this next one. Daniel Tozzi's been collecting Archives since 2018. Loves the Archives release. Archives is a nice one for sure. Stadium Club also a in-demand product. People like collecting this one for the photography. We did a 30-minute preview video, so we've seen a lot of these pictures already. There's Cal Ripken on the ride around after his record went official, after the game was official in the 5th inning. What was that? September, anyone remember? September 6, 1995, was that the date? Yeah, extending the set out as well, I know. 350. There's Charles LeBlanc. There's a hit for the Miami Marlins. So the Marlins get a hit in Stadium Club round number 1. And we'll see what else we can find in here. Story Ruiz is in there. We got Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. Joey Votto sticking the tongue out, and Jose Abreu. He's got the 3 crosses, Calvary, on his neck. Pretty popular tattoo. Ronald Acuna has that same tattoo. think Wander has it as well. Any word on Stadium Club Chrome? Nothing yet. Top Charger Chick, it's your birthday. Wow. Happy birthday. I don't know if you're in tonight, but if you are in the breaks, good luck. Hope you find a big hit. Wouldn't that be something? A big hit on your birthday. Russ, is this like Platinum Anniversary all over again with these packs? The cards flipped every which way. I know, it really slows it down a bit. Usually I can get a round done in 30 minutes, but it might take a little longer for that with the cards flipped over. And every single box so far has been like that. Stadium Club's always like that. I don't know why. But it's just something that we have to deal with. I think there's one more autograph in this box. See who it's going to be. Joey says, I recently pulled an Otani refractor from Topps Chrome. Should I hold it? I would sell it. Sell it back for store credit. Will Brennan is the next autograph. Pulled him earlier today out of an archives box. A really great archives box. Luke says, have you seen the 2024 Topps design yet? I have. I think it's great. I haven't opened it and seen all. There's Dylan Cease number 225, orange. Haven't seen all the card designs yet, but the basic design, I think it's the best since 2018. That's my sentiment right now. There's a Jeff Bagwell Chrome card, not numbered. So 2 boxes down. Let's see what else we have up next. Logan says, any big hits tonight? All the big hits were in the preview video. So we had some really good stuff in the preview video. Hall of Fame autograph, a big gold minted chrome card in there. And I still haven't had a chance to get what that's worth. I didn't get a chance to read the comments yet. Daniel Tice says, September 6th is a great day. Yep, Ripken's day. Ross says, weren't these boxes 120 last year? Now they're 140. Actually, they were 150 when they came out last year. I remember because I got mad because I bought 10 cases of it at 150 a box, and then I think they dropped to 120. I don't know. I think they might have gone back up as the supply has diminished a bit. The next autograph incoming for the Oakland A's. It is going to be Ken Waldichuk for the Oakland A's. Brett Marceau, Lippin Bass is in the chat. Says, hey, Jabs, Chad, I just got an email on PSA. My J-Rod Auto out of 25 got a Gem PSA 9. Thanks again. Can't wait to see some fire tonight. Awesome news right there. Very, very nice stuff from Brett Marceau. We pulled that for you, right? Right here on the channel. And came back a 9. It's pretty good. There's Swarmy, Matt Swarmer with his leg kick. Good old Stadium Club. We got Bowman's Best tonight as well. So Bowman's Best has the potential to give us some great stuff. Let's see what's coming up there as well. We got at least one sold out case of Bowman's Best. We might do another. I got another one filling right now. Do I think the price of these boxes will drop? I don't think it'll drop a lot. I don't think it's going to go much past 140. At the most, I think it'll go down to 140. But I have a feeling that it'll probably settle. I think they're 160 now on Steel City. I bet you they settle out around 145 to 150 a box. Just because Stadium Club does have a lot of popularity. We've already saw Blowout sell out of their entire inventory, so they'll get more in. What Blowout does is they'll start contacting people around the hobby, be like, hey, I need some cases. And they'll, cut some deals and get some more stuff in. Ross says it was 140. Yeah, $139.99 on Topps website. You got to add like at least $10 on because Topps charges you pretty high shipping prices. So it might say 140, but after tax and shipping, you're probably paying like almost 160 for a box there. I didn't buy any from Topps website today just because I already had all these cases on order. Got Christian Yelich right there. I paid for this back in September, and I was really worried that it was going to be completely canceled altogether, but glad that they were able to pull through. No, it says, Jabs, will Jordan Lawler be in Series 1? No, he'll likely be in Series 2. Series 1, the checklist is out, and he is not on that list. The top rookies on there was Ellie De La Cruz. You also have Jason Dominguez on that list and Henry Davis. Those are probably the top 3. Jordan Lawler, who was a first-round pick, I think 5th overall. Wow. Is that That's an orange? Yeah, it's an orange chrome out of 99. It's not the gold minted. We already pulled the gold minted, but an orange Stadium Club chrome right there. Not too shabby. Take that one. Goes to Atlanta Braves. Vaughn Grissom. Of course, now he's on the Boston Red Sox, but that will go to the Atlanta Braves. Ross's Top still has it 140 in stock. You can get free shipping on orders. All right. What is it? I guess you just have to pay the tax then, so you'd probably be about 150 out the door. Yamamoto will be the best rookie in Series 2, says Ethan. Yeah, he'll likely be in Series 2. They better be in Series 2. Usually, for Series 2 rookies, it's rookies that appeared on the opening day roster. Those guys will make it in the Series 2. And then in Update, it's guys that appeared a little later in the season. After a couple months, those guys get an update. Guys like your Matt McClains and stuff like that. I think they have to be up, though, before, like, July, or else they're not going to make it. Logan says, what the heck happened to triple threads? I love triple threads. Yeah, they canned it. Gold minted alley only goes for $100. That's it. That's it, Vince. That's a case hit, though, right? Man, I was thinking that was super rare. I was hoping it was worth $1,000. I'm disappointed. We'll see. I guess, man, maybe there's just been too many parallels of Adley Rutschman that the price of his parallels are kind of leveling off a little bit. Triumvirate's card there of Tatis as we look for our next autograph. Yeah, Triple Threads was one of my favorites. Ross says, I love it. That's how I got my 1/1 Nolan Ryan printing plate. It's an awesome card. Yeah, if you're going to get a printing plate, it might as well be a big name like that. The Ryan Express. There's O'Neal Cruz. Gave away a pack today in my class and had a hobby box of Series 2 there from last year. And the kid pulled an O'Neal Cruz rookie card. He was pretty pumped about it. He said, I'm keeping that one. The Mix says, did you give your grade of Top Stadium Club in the preview video? I think I forgot. Yep, I think I forgot to mention it. I'd give this product, we'll go B+. We'll go with B+. Backup says, do you think if I get my card back from BGS by Saturday, if it ships tomorrow? I don't, nah, probably not. They're probably going to ship it first class, which is going to be close. Maybe you will, but I wouldn't hold your breath. There's Donnie Sands, Detroit Tigers with that hit right there. Dell says, wow, I'm opening Stadium Club at home right now. I just got a rainbow out of 10 auto of Albert Pujols. Man, you're ahead of us right now. We haven't pulled any Hall of Fame autos in this break. What do I think of the Hall of Fame inductees? I was a little shocked that Joe Mauer was first ballot Hall of Famer. Joe Mauer, if you look at his stats, he was a really good hitting catcher. It's just amazing. There's Shohei Ohtani right there, chrome card, but he kind of sucked as a first baseman. Like, in terms of power and slugging percentage, was like in the 300s. There's Peyton Burdick. The Miami Marlins get another hit. So I was surprised that he was a first ballot Hall of Famer. I would not probably have voted for him. Maybe it would have come around. For me, he was always a fence guy. So pretty surprising right there. I think that since he did get in, there's a Bobby Witt out of 25. Since he got in on the first ballot, that means that Yadier Molina, for all those haters out there that always say I'm stupid, whenever I say Yadier Molina is going to be a Hall of Famer, Yadier Molina is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Molina, I mean, when you factor in what he did defensively with all those gold gloves, Mauer was better offensively behind the plate with his batting averages and on-base percentage, but Molina's the first ballot now, I think, after seeing Joe Mauer get in. So I was a little surprised. I thought that Joe Mauer would probably sneak in there eventually after a few years, but Todd Helton, when Todd Helton was playing, I thought he was a Hall of Famer the first half of his career, but if you look at his power numbers, they really dropped off. So I could have seen him not getting in on but he did. And then Adrian Beltre, of course, deserved to be in with 3,000 hits. That was not a surprise. I was disappointed Billy Wagner did not get in. Billy Wagner was one of my favorite players back in the 90s. That just wicked 100-mile-an-hour fastball from the left side. Also thought it was cool that, like this story, I think he started throwing left-handed because he broke his arm. when he was a kid and still wanted to play baseball, so he just started throwing left-handed. I think that was Billy Wagner. There's Nolan Arenado right there. That's a chrome card. Dante's in the house is getting new stuff ready for Crown Center. What's the date on that so I don't miss it? Because that's coming up soon. And I just realized I might not be in town that weekend, which would stink. There's Ethan Small. Milwaukee Brewers get a hit right there. Gary Sheffield will never get in. Gary Sheffield was, he popped up on the Mitchell Report, which was a death sentence. There's a Ryan Sandberg orange to 25. I would have voted for Gary Sheffield. Gary Sheffield, 500-plus home runs, constant Triple Crown threat during his prime. Cole Reagans for the Texas Rangers. That's a good one right there. The third and fourth. I'm going to miss it. I'm not going to be around for that one, unfortunately. There's George Brett. We've got Julio Urias. David VR is there. There's Matt Olson. We've got Cade Cavalli. J.J. Bleday. And we have Tombrits Austin Riley. Ken Griffey Jr. coming up next. Yep, there was that toilet sound again. So, you know, that's still operational. Sheffield's numbers never spiked. He was always solid since day one. Yeah, if you look at where he started, he even said, like, all right, this is, you know, he admitted to taking steroids unknowingly when he started it. And he had, like, before he started taking them, he had a good 8 or 9 years of just fantastic numbers before that. Just like same thing with Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds was a Hall of Famer before he started taking steroids. Probably circa 1999 is when he started. Basically, Bonds saw what Big Mac was doing, Mark McGwire, and was like, all right, guys, this is ridiculous. I'm in too. So the next year, I think Bonds probably started juicing after he saw what Big Mac was doing, and then he just blew up, literally and figuratively. Westmoreland Mall is this weekend. Really? Man, I need to stay on top of things. I've just been so busy that I've lost track of all the card shows. I'll try to get out to Westmoreland Mall, Dante, and see what's going on out there. Hit up a card show at the mall. It's always can find some stuff there. And I'd like to bring another card show video to you guys. There's a Triumvirate Bo Bichette, which is a red foil. We got 3 more boxes left in this particular round. We'll do Bowman's Best next, just to kind of go back and forth between the products, and then we'll go back to Stadium Club for SC5. Brooks is in the house. Because what's the easiest way to get a hold of you? I had the wrong address on PayPal. Just send me 1 penny. If you ever have a wrong address on PayPal, the easiest and best way to do it is send me 1 cent through PayPal with the correction. Because when I go to ship your cards, I type in your name on PayPal, and then I just go to print label. When do you think you'll see Top Stadium Club in Walmart? You know what, Mix? It might be this weekend. I know that my cases of blasters were shipped to me, I think today, actually. So they're on the way. They're out there. So, like I said, I'll have them this weekend, one way or another. If they're at Walmart, I'll have them in a Walmart video. Or if not, if they're not at Walmart this weekend, I will open the Stadium Club blasters for you. I should have my cases within a couple days of the blasters. There's Brandon Hughes, Bernie Williams, and that'll be the featured blaster on Patreon for the month of February. As the Topps is going to be coming, I think, 3rd week in February or so, the blasters. So that'll be, the Series 1 will be the featured one for March. All right, let's see what else we have. In this one, as we're 30 minutes in, Stadium Club definitely takes a little bit longer to break because the cards are flipped every which way. There's Riley Green. Uniontown Mall on February 10th. Jeez, I need to start making notes. I think I might actually start making notes. Thanks, Dante. I'm all out of the loop with the card shows. I need, like, Bryce to text me and be like, all right, Jabs, here's what's coming up. Don't forget, because I made plans, and I'm going to miss the big show in Washington Crown Center. So you said Uniontown is 210, and Westmoreland Mall is 125 to 26 or so. Make a little note of that. I'll try to get out to one or both of those. Bring Sophia along to be my camera woman. and maybe get some shots instead of me just filming it all the time. That would be kind of cool, I guess. All right, here we go. The Mix says, I might need to get you one of those big desk calendars for your break office. That's not a bad idea, I guess, to have a big calendar like that for upcoming releases. Danny says, my boyfriend and I are going to a huge card show down in Atlanta this weekend. Excited to hunt down some vintage cards. That'll be fun. You're just missing out on Jeff Wilson's card store. Doesn't that open February 1st? I want to get down there and check that. If it's as big as if it's as big and as great as it's kind of billed to be, I want to see it for myself. That'll be interesting. And I guess they're going to be breaking cards 24/7, which I don't know how they're going to be breaking cards at like 3 or 4 a.m. But I guess all you need is a couple viewers that are going to buy the boxes, and you can break all day. I feel like a lot of it might just be dead time with just conversation waiting for boxes to fill. I couldn't imagine breaking for 24 hours straight. I mean, it'd be fun. Here's our next hit. It's going to be Marcus Wilson, Boston Red Sox get their hit. Chris says, next card show is February 24th out there in Chicagoland. Ross says at the card show in New York, got a bunch of first Bowman Chrome drafts, top names, for $1 a piece. That's pretty good. I always like it when you go to a card show and you find somebody that's specialty is not baseball and they're just dumping stuff for super cheap. Like they probably heard about, for example, Bowman draft. They're probably like, oh, Tom Brady, let's go and buy some Bowman draft. And they go on a Tom Brady search and they don't know anything that they got in terms of the first Bowman's. And they just dump them in their quarter box. That's great for us. This is the 7th box. We have one more after this one in this round. Then we'll do Bowman's Best next. Top Charter says, I have actually thought of a really good gift for you. And when I can, I'll send it. Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Brooke says, there's hundreds of viewers across the Whatnot streams late at night, so I don't doubt it. Oh, that's true. Maybe they'll probably be breaking on Whatnot, actually. This pack here feels thick. There's something going on in that pack. I don't know. Something's up with that pack. It felt a little thicker than 8 cards. We'll see. Grant Chapman moved. Sent a message on Patreon. All right. Or sent a message through PayPal. The $26 stuff, we sent all of those already. 51s, I think all of them except for 20 were shipped. I got to get those all shipped out because Sophia's like, I want to get this room cleaned up again, but you got your stuff everywhere. We've got Going Yard Paul Goldschmidt. That's a nice insert right there. It's the first time we've pulled one of those out of multiple boxes. So that one's going to the St. Louis Cardinals. Congratulations on that hit. Ross says, do you want to come to the next New York card show? It's bigger, at least 500 tables, March 23rd and 24th. That might be feasible. Just remind me about that. Yeah, definitely would like to come to New York. Steve's hoping for no F8 decoy card, which are awful. We've run into those before. We'll see. We still have, one more stack here, and then we'll get into it. Let's see what that thick card is. Brian Smith, who's been a member for 45 months, says, good evening, Eric and friends. Brian, probably a top 5 guy on the seniority chart there. Hey, man. Thanks for being a long-time channel member. I think it might be one of those, what are they called? The vision cards? Triumvirates or something? I don't know. We'll see. It might be something. Top Stadium Club is already sold out on their website. Yeah, it's a nice release. There's Narcisco Cook, another Boston Red Sox hit right there. People like Stadium Club. They got the compact breakers, light boxes. We'll be breaking those tomorrow. I haven't opened any of them yet, so I can't give you like a sneak peek or like any opinion on them. Just ran out of time. Filmed 2 videos today. Barely got the archives one up. Then had dinner. Then there's Oscar Gonzalez. Then spent some time on the couch a little bit. Picked out a new kitchen table. And then it was break time. There's Hayden Wisniewski. The kitchen table we have now is super old. It's actually a free donated table from like 2011. I've had that table forever. So we're getting a nice new one, which will be here in a week or so. Starling Marte, and we have the thick pack coming up now. Let's see who exactly is in that ultra thick pack. I thought it felt thicker, and there's something going on here. It is an Instavision thick stock card, a nice Michael Harris refractor card right there. I think that's the first time we've seen a refractor chrome card out of this. Very nice. And there it is, the Instavision hit, Mookie Betts. First time pulling one of those. And it's that might be a case hit. We've almost opened all the boxes in this case, except for I think 3 of them. And there's the first Instavision hit. Here's the last one of this round. Last box of this round. We'll go into Bowman's Best next. Adams was calling Instavision. You got it. Brian says, the first video I ever saw was you arguing about prices with the guy at a card show. Yeah, I actually had to take that video down because I got a little bit of blowback from the organizer. He's a great guy, but he's like, I didn't like that video because, you know, it made the guy that was quoting Beckett prices look like an idiot. He's like, so I ended up taking that one down. But yeah, I think it had like 50,000 views within a couple days. He was like trying to peddle off all these cards and quoting Beckett prices, and it just wasn't good. I was like, well, I thought I was polite. I didn't say anything rude, but I was just, well, I think I didn't even like reason with him. Like I didn't even say like, well, asking $200 for that card, but recently sold for $20 on eBay. There's Winton Bernard is the next one. That's for the Toronto Blue Jays. Steve remembers that one. Thought he was joking at first. Yep. Yeah, it was just. I don't want to ever ruffle anyone's feathers at all. Like anytime there's, like even like I don't even if I go to a card store or that is awful with terrible prices, I just don't even make a video. I'm not gonna trash anybody, any business, anyone. And I think, you know, in hindsight, maybe that video made that guy look bad. And then I, you know, took it down. I think he was actually from out of town anyway. He was from like New York or something. There's the Triumvirates J-Rod, about one of those per box. Wander Franco for the Tampa Bay Rays, chrome card right there. Ross says the video is lagging for him. Hopefully it's okay for everybody else. It looks great on my iPad. I'm also watching along on my iPad so I can follow along with the chat because my phone's being awful. I'll probably have to delete the YouTube app and re-download it. I think that fixed it last time. Brian says smooth as silk on his end. That's good to hear. Here we go with our last box of Stadium Club for this round. We still have at least one more round of Stadium Club tonight. Maybe more. It might actually be 2 more rounds as we have a Pick Your Team, which is filling. And I'll get into the spots here in a second of what's still available and update the list. But I'm trying to conserve battery on my laptop because I forgot my charge at work. There's Adley Rutschman. And we'll see what else we've got in this next one. Nolan Jones, Tyler Stevenson. Got early wake up. I think I'll wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Early wake up tomorrow. Have an early start today. Go out to breakfast with Sophia. Here is a second gold minted parallel. It's Josh Young this time. Yeah, those are supposed to be 1 per case. We'll take 2 per case. How about that? Texas Rangers. That's why the Texas Rangers are a little more in the team breaks because of Josh Young possibilities. And there's a good hit for Texas. Congratulations. That might be the last big hit of the round. There's just a pack worth of cards left here. We got a going yard Adley Rutschman in there as well. So 2 going yards come out here. And that will be the last hit in this round. Ross says yesterday opened a Topps Chrome update blaster. Felt super heavy. I got a Wander Red out of 5. Man, that's crazy. Too bad it's Wander. That card might only be worth like, what, $20? Somebody out there will probably take a chance on it and hope that he might end up being allowed to play again. But most of his cards, people are just staying far, far away from, and understandably so, because it's a big risk taking a chance, paying big money from a player that may never, ever even step foot in the batter's box ever again. All right, so Stadium Club 5 is in the books. No, 1 is in the books. Just finished that one. We got Stadium Club 5 coming up. Hey, Pickle, how's it going? We'll see what else we can find here. I'm trying to follow along with the chat and put that there. I usually follow along with the chat during the break. And I don't want you to see the chat. I want to see the chat without having to look off camera. All right, let's see what we have left. I'm going back into the files here. Let's do Bowman's Best next. Before we do Bowman's Best, I'm going to update the spots so you know what's still available. We'll do this at the end of each round. I have to keep my computer closed to save battery life. All right, so Bowman's Best coming up. Then we'll do the Stadium Club round as well. What do we got coming up here? Let's see. All right, so we have Kevin taking Stadium Club 2, Kevin Gillette. Let me put you in there right now. Got you spotted. Stadium Club round 2. Got Dale Baker in there already. Vincent Smith taking Texas in Stadium Club. Pick your team round 3. Vincent Smith, Texas. Got you. Daniel Tossie's taking 3 in Bowman's Best. 6, 2, and 3. All right, Daniel Tossie's in there. John Chloe's taking the Colorado Rockies in the BB7. Bowman's Best round 7. John Chloe, thank you very much. We've got 2 Stadium Club spots for Ian Cooper. So Stadium Club round 2, Ian Cooper, you'll be spots 4 and 5. And then we have Grant Chapman with an address update. Says, I moved addresses. I forgot to change the address. I have the $26 subscription, and it says delivered. I never received it. Don't know if it was returned to sender. I'll see if that comes back to me, Grant, and then what I'll do is I'll just put it in with your next month. And just keep reminding me, because that sometimes happens when people forget to update their addresses. It'll come back to me. I'll put it off to the side, and then I'll just forget about it. So just keep reminding me. We'll get that taken care of eventually. So here's the teams we have left for Stadium Club 3, round 3. It's a pick your team round. Now, with the last couple spots, we still have Miami, Milwaukee, San Francisco, Tampa Bay. Texas is gone now because Vince took Texas off the board. So we got Toronto and Washington left. So those teams are left for the Stadium Club round. And in Bowman's Best, I'll add the second round of Bowman's Best there. Bowman's Best 6, just in case that one starts going off. That has 23 spots left. It's a random team round. Chrome update's still at 8. We're next going to do Bowman's Best 5. So I'll cross that off now, and we'll run that one. And see what we can find. It's a full case of Bowman's Best. So good luck to everybody in this round. First things first, we got to go ahead and randomize the teams. We'll go back to good old random.org right here and get you all a spot in this one. Whoops, went too far. Random.org. All right, Bowman's Best 5. Here's all the names. I'll take all these names, copy those, and paste them right there. Then we'll hit the randomize button. It'll mix up all your names, give you a new order, and we will copy and paste this against the template and let you know who's getting what. All right, so we have the following. George Weiner getting the Arizona Diamondbacks. Jack Holland getting the Atlanta Braves. Greg gets Baltimore. Thomas gets the Boston Red Sox. Luke has Chicago Cubs. Ronald Jarvis with the Cincinnati Reds. DeJuan Cornelius has Cleveland. Justin Lewis has the Colorado Rockies. Ryan Fogel has the White Sox. Ron Roberts with the Detroit Tigers. Gavin Stevens with Houston. Ron Roberts with Kansas City. John has the Angels. Ron has the Dodgers. Justin Witt with the Miami Marlins. Bernard, a.k.a. Boxcore Bud, he's got Milwaukee. Jackie Roach has Minnesota. Anthony Collins has the New York Mets. And I think you don't have the Mets. I feel like there's some deal with Anthony Collins. Are you in this round or are you in some other round? I can't remember. But he wanted the Yankees, but the Yankees were gone. And then I think he wanted something else. I just need to make sure I didn't give you 2 spots. I may have given you a spot for free. I'll have to double check. Justin has the Yankees. We got Michael Gunther with the Oakland A's. George Weiner with the Phillies. Carter has the Pittsburgh Pirates. Brian Hughes has San Diego. George Warner has Seattle. Melissa has San Francisco Giants. Justin Lewis also has the St. Louis Cardinals. Robert has Tampa Bay Rays. Craig has Texas. Drew Baker has Toronto. And Luke has the Washington Nationals. All right, so full case of Bowman's Best. Let's go ahead and see what we can find. I'm going to close my laptop right now to conserve battery power. The hits, I'll call them out by the team instead of by your names. Sorry about that, but it'd be much better just to have laptop capability for the remainder of the evening rather than just losing it midway through. Because if we lose it, we can't randomize spots anymore. Then that would just be the end of the night. We'll have to continue probably tomorrow night. But anyway, tomorrow we have a consignment. I don't know if Mizzy's in the house. I got a big box from Mizzy and a big box from the Hawks. So I'll look through those and see. My daughter has a super late basketball game tomorrow night. It doesn't start until super late. So I think the earliest I can go with that auction will probably be like 9:35 at the earliest. I don't know why they're scheduling such a late night game on a school night. Usually her games are at like 6. Vince says if he doesn't have the Yankees, well, what happened was he wanted the Yankees, but somebody already had them. Basically, somebody got the Yankees at Stadium Club. He wanted them. Somebody else wanted the Yankees, but they paid for them too. So he was actually the third person to pay for the Yankees. At that point, I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and open up a new team break for Stadium Club because there's a lot of people interested in it, and we're starting to double sell spots, and I don't want to have to like disappoint people by, saying, hey, you got to pick a new team or whatever. There's a Michael Harris. That's a nice hit out of 99 for the Atlanta Braves. We've got Hans Montero, number 2/150 for the Yankees in this round. We've got a mini diamond, Emmanuel Bonilla for the Toronto Blue Jays, reel-to-reel Adley Rutschman, and Eddie Beltre. There's going to be a lot of Dodgers, Blue Jays, and Padres autographs. Las Ramontes not numbered, but it's a mini diamond. We'll sleeve that up. This one's numbered. Mini diamond base cards are numbered to 299. Justin Crawford and Corbin Carroll refractor for Tampa Bay in the first box. Ross says, is Livy in high school now, or is she still in middle school? Still in middle school. Yep, still in middle school. We had some fun yesterday during my other daughter's basketball practice. Played some monkey in the middle. And, man, she's getting pretty athletic. It's making it a little tough on her old man. Me, Sophie, and Olivia all playing some monkey in the middle. Off to the side of the gym there. With a wiffle ball and then a basketball. It'll be fun. Whenever she could beat me one-on-one one of these days. And she will. Your kid will eventually beat you one-on-one. It might not be until you're super old and can't barely walk. But I still feel like I'll be able to take her because of my height advantage for the foreseeable future. I told you, there's going to be a ton of Dodgers hits. Oswaldo Osorio is the next one. We've got Logan O'Hoppe wave refractor. It's not numbered. We'll still get that in the sleeve. Wyatt Langford's in there. Jacob Gonzalez Lava, numbered to 199. And Cam Collier, nice hit for the Cincinnati Reds with the shellacked Jackson Holiday. Joey says, how much money does a Bowman's Best mini box cost? Actually, they're selling them for market there. $300 is about the average price. So a mini box would probably be $150. Yep, I saw them online. They're usually about $2.99 at the card store I was at in Orlando this past weekend. They were $3.10. How's BB7 looking? I think I just, I don't know. I think it's a little over 2/3 full. Check on that for you, Mike. Maybe we can run that one tonight too. If I ever reject your kids' layups, I always let my youngest kid shoot. So when we play games, everyone gets to shoot. Olivia gets played a little bit tighter. And I don't reject it. I just put my hand up so that they have to shoot over me. Can't make it too easy. My daughter is actually the only girl in the league, in this recreation basketball league. I was told there would be a girl on every team, but hey, we've played like 4 games and there hasn't been a single girl yet. There's Francisco Alvarez, numbered to 199, which makes me feel bad that she, has to go up against some like 6'2", like high school freshman. It's not really fair. There's Gabriel Gonzalez. Seattle Mariners get their hit. We got a shellacked Masataka Yoshida, which is not numbered. Corbin Carroll, Randy Johnson card right there. Jack Tutorial Wave. White Sox says, you went to Orlando, didn't go to Leighton Cards, biggest shop in Florida. Nope, didn't go there. I actually saw it on a list, but it just wasn't in the cards. Pardon the pun. There's Luis Angel Acuna out of 50. I didn't want it to be like I'm dragging Sophia to card store to card store to card store. There's Nolan Arenado, numbered to 250. And J-Rod refractor in there as well. We were kind of on a, I don't know, a little bit of a time crunch, I guess. How was Universal, says Ellie. What was you and Sophia's favorite ride? Her favorite ride was The Mummy. And my favorite ride was E.T., which is the lamest, slowest ride there. I was getting bad motion sickness, like a big freaking baby. In fact, I almost... Sophia thought I was going to pass out after the Harry Potter flying ride. She said I turned white. I remember walking out, sitting down on a rock by a bush in case I had to throw up. I just remember her just like wiping the sweat away and stuff. And yeah, I got so I get motion sickness so badly. Next time I'll take like Dramamine or something. Out of 299, James Outman and Marion Boyd out of 150 is in there for the Phillies. And Jacob says, thanks for making me have fun, and I'm in love with the hobby. Jacob, thank you very much for the members only super chat. I really appreciate that. Another Mariners hit, Axel Sanchez. It's going to get interesting. The hobby is starting to fire up with 2024 tops. It's like opening day coming up here. Steve says, ET's I need a brake ride. Yeah, it's so slow. So slow and boring. I did need that. I feel like I really started to feel bad after the freaking Simpsons ride. I hate that ride. Whipping me all around. So I don't like motion simulators. And I feel like so many of the rides there were all motion simulators, and I was really struggling. And I was just thinking to myself, all right, just get through it. Chloe and Declan says hello. How's it going, guys? Let's see what we have in this next one here. Nathan says, I just got home and watched the archives video. Crazy. 2 Hall of Fame autos. Yeah, that was crazy, man. Those were some of the 2 best boxes that we opened from archives. Makes me wish I would have put in my top 10. Courtney says, was that the first time with motion sickness? No, I've had it my entire life. Like, whenever I was a kid, I always had to sit in the front seat or I would get motion sickness in the car. Actually, if I'm not driving the car, if someone else is driving, I get motion sickness. Out of 299, Oscar Colas. That's why I always like to be the one to drive everywhere. Cam Collier again for the Cincinnati Reds. Andrew Vaughn, Adley Rushman, Corbin Carroll right there. We've got Ethan Salas, a big hit for the San Diego Padres. Wyatt Langford refractor for Texas. We'll get that sleeved up. Christian Yelich, that one will be numbered to 199. And on to the next box. Let's see what we can find in this next one. Brian says, a tough card ripper like you getting motion sickness? Well, yeah, I remember we went to this little baby park called Idlewild. It's a park for little kids. And we went on this like freaking like, I don't know, like little teacup ride or something, and I got motion sickness from that. All these little kids had no problem with it. Jacob said, did you break Chrome Cosmic? Cosmic Chrome? Yeah, we did Cosmic Chrome. We did a bit of it. I had like 5 cases of it. That'll be coming up in the top 40 countdown. I've got 2 boxes of it for the top 40 countdown coming up soon. Let's see what we have in this next one. There's Daniel Guilarte, numbered to 150 for the Milwaukee Brewers. And there's the him insert of Gunnar Henderson, which is a nice one. Don't see too many of those him inserts. Ross says, you should buy yourself a boat and a summer house in the Hamptons. I don't think so. I don't really know much about boats, but it doesn't sound too appealing to me. All that motion. Aaron Judge, which would be numbered to 150, and a good one here too, Junior Caminero for Tampa Bay. Big prospect right there. He's taking over for Wander in that infield. Jackson Holiday refractor is the last one. Lots of good hits so far. Some big prospect names. Let's continue on. That was 3 boxes. here's box number 4. We'll have Stadium Club back again after this round on this release day. Yep, I figured we would push the break back a day because Sophia and I had dinner plans last night, and we had basketball and then some dinner plans. Went to a new place, new Mexican restaurant in this little town over the hill in Ligonier, and man, it was really good. Nick says, how many master boxes are in a case? There's 8, so we're halfway through this master, or this case, after we finish this master box. There is Oswaldo Osorio. Again, he's going to be the #1 guy for January, I feel like. I know Pops is watching of the Pops Report, and we just keep pulling his cards over and over again. He might set a record. Adley Rutschman Mini Diamond, that's a great card because it's numbered 299. How about the 3rd Cam Collier autograph? What's going on with that? That's good for the Cincinnati Reds. Whole bunch of Cam Collier autos. He's a good prospect. Ross says, I've been camping at the St. Lawrence, and it's fun to rent a boat for a day or two. I don't think I've ever rented a boat. I've been out on boats before, like paddle boats, kayaks. I enjoy kayaking. That's something that we'll do this summer. We'll go kayaking or whitewater rafting. We got a whole big bucket list of stuff to do this summer. Like, it's going to be the greatest summer ever. That's the goal. Who are the top rookies in 2024 Series 1? Says Skeeter. All right, here's my top 3. I looked over the checklist briefly, and I've got Ellie De La Cruz 1, Jason Dominguez 2, Henry Davis 3. There's some other guys in there that... Actually, you know what? Evan Carter's has probably got to be in there. Evan Carter 3, Henry Davis 4. All right, let's see what else we have. Matt McClain. Here's the next auto. 4 hits for the Cincinnati Reds. It's Carlos Jorge, numbered to 150 as the hits keep on coming. Josh says, we should have Chrome Update Jumbo go tonight. It's true. There's only 8 spots left. It could go. Half case of Chrome Update. Roderick Arias is out of 99. That might go tonight. Chrome Update. Maybe we'll finally hit that 1-of-1 patch. Luis Lara, another hit for the Brew Crew. That's at least their second. There's Max Clark. Pulled his $1,000 autograph the other night for Daniel Tozzi. Next box. Let's see if we can find. Keith says, I go to the Hamptons every year. I make sure to buy cards there. I've never been to the Hamptons. Where even is that? Like Connecticut? Vermont? It's up New York? Isn't like up above New York? One of those. Somewhere up there in that area. New York to Connecticut. Mick says, thinks it's New York. White Sox Tom says the Keys is another good place to visit in Florida. Not been there. The furthest south I've ever been was Miami, I think. Tip of Long Island? All right. Daniel Tice says, I didn't even get it yet, and I got an offer for that Clark for $1,200. I shipped it today, so it'll be there probably out in New Jersey? You'll probably have it in 2 days. Tucker Toman. There's one of our Blue Jays hits. Yep, everything is shipped. Everything's out. There's James Wood out of 50. Tommy Troy's a good one. We've got Vladimir Guerrero. It took me a couple days to get caught up because we went away for the weekend to Florida. There's Elasro Montes. But everything's all caught up now and shipped out. Everything from last week's breaks. Everything's from the auctions. Daniel says, coming here and going right back out. The $1,200. I quoted $1,000 on it. That's awesome. Pickles in Panama right now. That is great. Josiah says, is Boston still available? I'll check it out in a second. I'll update that list for you, Josiah. If they're still available on Patreon, the latest listing, it's still available because I don't think any from J4 sold since we started live tonight. All right, next one up for Bowman's Best Round 5, Christopher Morel. There's Jacob Reamer on card auto. Volpe's in there as well. Miguel Cabrera, Mini Diamond. Oscar Colas is in there. We've got Joey Votto, numbered to 250. Ross says, Jabs, you could pay $15 million for a summer house and $1 million for a private boat. You could be living the American dream. Man, I would probably need several million subscribers to be able to do that. There's Matt Mervis out of 250. Great card there. That goes to the Chicago Cubs. So Matt Mervis, 92 Bowman. Randy Johnson autograph right there. Chicago Cubs hit. Congrats on that one. Next one up. Matt Mervis is a good prospect. Living Bass says, just in it for 2 Chrome Update jumbo spots. All right, getting our Chrome Update gun. That might be the last round of Chrome Update we do in the random team breaks. I'm trying to kind of clean everything up here. Get all these leftover breaks that have been carried over for a week or 2 or 3. Get those all out so that we can clear the slate for 2024 tops in, 3 weeks? Chris says, I wish I had picked up the Cubs in this. Yeah, that would have been a good one. The Matt Mervis on-card auto. He says, boats equal motion sickness equals big no-no. Yep. Do you know of any other teachers or families that have summer houses? I do not. Yep, teachers, I don't think so. There's Braylor Guerrero. I know a lot of us teachers go away for a week or 2 in the summer. Maybe some of them have timeshares. There's Marcelo Meyer to 250. I would never want a timeshare because I've heard terrible stories about them, but I wouldn't mind maybe someday retiring and maybe having a like a winter house somewhere warm and then maybe like Airbnb it out the other times of the year. That would be kind of cool. There's Jacob Melton. Jason says, do I need to send more for a master box for the next break of Bowman's Best? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not sure exactly. I think I put you in there in the random team breaks of something, didn't I? Check the master list on Patreon and see. Ross says, what is a timeshare? You don't even want to know. I've heard terrible stories about them. Basically, you own part of a property, like part of the time there, and I think they're real bear to get out of. All right, here we go with this next one. We've got División de los Santos. Paul Skeens is in there as well. We've got Zach Neto, mini diamond. Samuel Zavala, another Padres hit. That's at least the 3rd one, maybe 4th autograph for the Padres. Padres always have a ton. Dodge always have a ton of autos and Bowman's Best of Luck. There he is again. That's the 3rd time this case for Oswaldo Osorio. Man, did he sign a lot of cards. Francisco Alvarez, mini diamond. It's not numbered. We'll still sleeve it up. We've got 2 boxes left in this Bowman's Best case. Let's check the next one out. Let's see what we've got. This is box number 7 of the 8. We might have another case of Bowman's Best going. Could potentially go. We got Bowman's Best case 6 with 23 spots. We also have a pick your team for Bowman's Best that is coming along. Had a big breakthrough today, by the way, in terms of personal achievement. I have this car that my parents gave me, and it hasn't been roadworthy since 2018. So it had an issue. It was like kind of like a backup car, and it's just been sitting there for 5 years in my driveway. I finally had it towed out of here today. I had it towed to a garage. I'm going to try to get it fixed up so I can give it to Sophia if it'll run. But man, that not having that sitting outside in my driveway was kind of weird. Now we have a big basketball court out there. That was always in the way. Ethan Salas again. That's a great autograph. 2nd Ethan Salas of the case. It's numbered to 50. There's Jacob Wilson to 99. I'm guessing, man, to get a card that sat there for 2 years, or no, 5 years to run, I'm guessing $2,000 is what it's going to cost. Jacob Melton is if it costs over $2,000, I think I'm just going to say you can just keep it, sell it for parts or whatever. How many spots left for J4? We'll look into that in a second, Gav. Ross says, do you enjoy fishing at all? That won't be bad. I've only been fishing twice in my entire life. Once when I was 10, once about a year ago. And I don't know. I don't think it seems like it could be relaxing, but it's never really been for me. I don't really care for like all the wormage and putting worms on the hooks and catching slimy fish and all that stuff. Christian Vaquero, which is numbered out of 150. What is with the Cam Collier case? That is the 4th Cam Collier autograph in this case. The Reds are happy. The owner of the Reds with 4 Cam Collier autographs coming his way. That's kind of bad collation with the autos. Nick Morbita. There's also 3 Osorio autographs in here as well. So Cam Collier is going to be in the running for the top guy in the Pops report for the month of January. So he continues to just come out left and right. Here's the last box. 4 out of 7 boxes had a Cam Collier autograph. Top card chick says, looks like it might have 11 left. We shall see. Ross says, have you taken the kids fishing? We have a private fishing charter. Nope, I've never taken my kids fishing. I don't really know anything about fishing, so I would not be a very good person to take them fishing and teach them. Brian says the super factor should be coming up. Yeah, maybe this was a case meant for Mr. and Mrs. Collier, Cam Collier's parents, and we just somehow got it. We'll see what else we have. Daniel Tully says, you say wormage? Yeah, making up words. Good chance another Cam Collier autographs in here. There's Ariel Castro as the first one for the Minnesota Twins. And the second autograph is coming up, but there's an Anthony Rizzo first. It's going to be the 25. Myro Shendrick Martinez, another Dodgers hit. So that's at least like 5 autos for the Dodgers. We got one final box in this round, and then we'll go back to Stadium Club. We'll also give you a rundown of what's still available and get everything updated. Pickle says, I go fishing with my dad often. That sounds awesome. Yeah, anything you can do to spend time with your family is always good. Nick says, I like how you named a new award on the channel, the Ryan O'Hearn Cedric Mullins Award. Yeah, I think Mullins O'Hearn Award is what it's going to be called. And we'll see who it is. I mean, reason for this month, I think it's that Osorio fella from the Dodgers. But Cam Collier giving him a run for their money. There's Max Anderson, number 2 pick by the Tigers. That's a good hit. Detroit gets their hit. Paul Skeens refractor. And the final autograph, there's a good Wyatt Langford $2.99 mini diamond. Gabriel Martinez autograph, number 2 of that box, and the final autograph of this round. So there you have it. That's Bowman's Best. Let me go ahead and clean things up here a little bit. We get these cards put in their 5,000 count box for safekeeping until I can sort them all out, sleeve them all up, and get them all processed and sent out to you, which my goal for that would be getting them in the mail by this weekend. We'll see. It's a tall task to sort all these cards, but I think I might be able to get it done by this weekend. We'll see about that. All right, all the autos are in place in a safe and secure location, and all the base cards from Bowman's Best are in a safe and secure place. We've opened 2,000 cards so far tonight. We are continuing on here. Let's first give you an update. We'll go to Stadium Club Round 5 next. But first, let me go ahead and update these lists. We did have some questions as to what's available and what's not available. How many spots are left in this round or that round. So let me just log back into PayPal, and we shall see. So I'm conserving battery energy tonight. So we have Brett Martz taking 2 spots in Chrome Update, the jumbo round. So Flip and Bass. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually had bad math on that one. It's actually 7 spots left in Chrome Update. 23 spots left in Bowman's Best, the next case there. From the Pick Your Teams for Stadium Club, we've got these left. Miami at 30. We've got Milwaukee at 30, San Fran, Tampa Bay at 30, Toronto all at 30, and then Washington at 25. So some cheaper teams there. And then we had a question about J4, so here's that information. J4 is the Bowman Draft, and it's Pick Your Team Jumbos. It's a half case of it. Here's what we have left there. I'll go ahead and list it for you. We've got Boston at 75. We've got Cleveland at 70. We've got the Chicago White Sox at 80. We've got Houston left at 40. We've got the Los Angeles Angels left at 50. Los Angeles Dodgers at 60. We've got Milwaukee coming in at 50. Minnesota at 60. Oakland with Jacob Wilson, that's a possibility, is at 110. Philadelphia is at 60. San Diego's at 80. San Francisco with the Bryce Eldridge, big possibilities at 175. And Tampa Bay is at 80. So all of those teams are still available there. So it's probably about a third sold out, or 2/3 sold out, maybe about 10 to 12 teams left or so. And then the other round of Bowman's Best, somebody asked about that too. That's a full case. I'll give you those teams. We got Atlanta at 110. We've got Boston at 90. We have the Cubs at 60. We've got Cleveland in there at 60. We've got Houston in there at 45. We've got the Los Angeles Angels at 150. They're always expensive because of Trout and Ohtani. Milwaukee's in there at 100 for Jackson Chorio. Minnesota at 50. New York Yankees are at 180. Oakland is at 60. We have Philadelphia at $60. We just had Vincent pick up the Yankees. We've got San Diego at 150. Lots of autos from San Diego. Seattle, this is Bowman's Best at 170. We've got Tampa Bay at 70 and Washington at 60. So there's plenty of teams there. There's all the teams that are left. We had somebody ask about that, so I figured, I'll go ahead and update it for you. And Vincent took the Angels, actually, not the Yankees, Angels and J4. So Los Angeles Angels off the list there. Let me put you on the master list here, Vincent. All right, so that's what we have left available for people that have asked. So it looks like the most likely one to go is Stadium Club 3 with some of those cheaper rounds. We're going to do Stadium Club 5, which big hat tip goes out to Scott D. Scott bought the remaining 13 or 14 teams left in the break. He bought the whole breakout so it could go tonight. It's a pick your team break. So we're doing that one next. Stadium Club round 5. It is pick your team. It is not random teams. So I do not need to randomize anything. But I will remind you of the teams that you have in that one right now. So here it is. Let me go ahead and move this over here. Also giving away a Stadium Club box as well, if you're wondering what that info is. All right, so we've got, we'll do that once we get 7. Ross says, I got San Francisco. That's right. I have it right here. Stadium Club, Ross. Stadium Club 3. I'm glad you reminded me. Ross has them. Ross Bernstein. And wow, we just had a donation here. Daniel Tozzi just picked up a team as a gift. We have a gift coming in. Let me go ahead and take it off camera just in case there's any sensitive information like addresses. Daniel Tozzi just bought the Cubs. There's no sensitive information here, but he just bought the Cubs for Chris. All right, Chris Randall with the Cubbies. You got him. Thanks to Daniel Tozzi, Chris Randall. Chris, if you want to go ahead and send me 1 penny so I have your address. I mean, I think I have it, but just to make sure I have it, if you want to send me 1 cent. If not, I'll go back and try to find you for the last break you're in. It just makes it a little easier for processing from you. You don't have to, but man, really, really kind of Daniel Tozzi hooking up his #1 fan. Chris is always rooting on Tozzi, and Tozzi comes through for Chris. That's awesome. Chris Randall, a huge Cubs fan, said he was a little out of money for the rest of this month, and Daniel Tozzi's got you hooked up there. Really, really cool of you. Tozzi time for Chris, maybe we'll see. Here's the teams real quick. We got Scott with Arizona, Chandler with Atlanta. Scott has Baltimore. We've got Keith Gidry with Boston. Vito has the Chicago Cubs. David Vogt has the Cincinnati Reds. Scott has Cleveland, Colorado, Chicago White Sox. Keith has Detroit. Scott has Houston. Robert has Kansas City. Scott has the Angels. Juanito has the Dodgers. Scott also has Miami, Milwaukee, and the Mets. Donald has Minnesota. Anthony has New York, the Yankees. Ross has the Oakland A's. Scott has Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, San Diego, and San Francisco. Andrew D's got Seattle. Dan Schultz has St. Louis. Scott has Tampa Bay, Toronto, and Washington. And Keith has Texas. Gavin says, I'll take a spot in BB6. All right, you can go ahead and send over, and we'll go ahead and get you put in there. But again, I'm going to close my laptop to conserve battery power. So I'll call out, instead of your names and saying, oh, there's another hit for Chris, I'll just go ahead and call it the team hits. Stadium Club. It's going to be a brand new case. Let me go and grab that right now. We opened 8 boxes already, plus an additional 3 in the previous videos. So there's a couple boxes left over here. I don't think we found the Beam Team case hit from there yet. Might be one of those. We'll go grab the brand new fresh case and then we'll go ahead and get started. The next case most likely to go. The next round is Chrome Update with 7 spots left. Gavin just got your payment for that spot in round 6. All right, let's see if we can pull some good stuff. 8 boxes. Let me get them all. I like to count them out ahead of time so I don't accidentally make a mistake and break too few or too many. There's 4. 6. Half case here, so 6 and 2 more makes 8. Good luck, everybody, in this round. Hope we can find something big. Find out right now. Laura says, that was really cool, you Tozzy. Nathan says, Tozzy is the man. All right, so everyone's going to kind of be watching you now there, Chris, with the Cubs. See what you have. Chris is now to see who else stands in for Bowman's Best Pick Your Teams tonight. Yeah, Bowman's Best Pick Your Team maybe goes. We'll see. Buster Posey box topper. Super chat alert, says the mix. Sorry, I missed that one. I'm working off the laptop there. Still getting used to it. Actually had it on top chat instead of live chat. Let me scroll back. We got Top Charger Chick says, let's go J4. Which is the Bowman's Best round. Top Charger Chick, who's celebrating a birthday today. So, happy birthday to Top Charger Chick. And we'll see if we get J4 going. I'll keep you up to date as those spots sell. And also a super chat from Lippin Bass. Says, Jabs, don't make me cancel my membership subscription. Just kidding. Fishing is awesome. Come out to Colorado and I'll take you out fishing and we can lip some bass. I would love to come to Colorado. That's a state that I don't think I've ever been in. I think actually that I had a layover there, but that doesn't really count. I think I had a layover there once on the way out west somewhere. I don't think I've ever actually stepped foot out of an airport, but it looks beautiful there. We are actually going to come out west, I think, sometime this summer and check out Yellowstone National Park, which isn't all that far from you, I guess. I mean, it seems like it's not that far, but it might be. First hit, Brian Servin. Colorado Rockies are on the board to get things going here in this next round. Oh, my goodness. What is going on here? Look at this, guys. All the cards are going the same way. How about new case? Adley Rutschman. Very, very nice. Adley Rutschman negative card right there. And black and white. Sorry, black and white. Those are, I think, exclusive to hobby only. I love it. Stadium Club coming through. All the cards going the same way. Very, very nice. That's so much more productive than having to flip all the cards over. There's Freddie Freeman Chrome rookie card. Well, I'm glad I started out with a fresh case for you guys to give you all a new shot at the case hits. Because now it's a lot easier to look at the cards that way. Chris says, I love the Rockies. Yeah, it's a beautiful area out there, out west. I have to decide if we're going to rent an RV or fly out there. Because I'm taking, it'll be 4 kiddos, myself and Sophia going out there. And I don't know, 4 kiddos in an RV. We'll see. Let's see what we have in this next one. It should be a second autograph coming up. There's Yogi Berra by the pool. Louis Varland is going to be the next hit. It goes to the Minnesota Twins. Let's see what else we have in this one. Hopeful that we can maybe get a third autograph. That would be pretty awesome. We got George Brett. Vinny Pasquantino right there. Mike Trout, red foil card. And since all the hits were gone, there's a Triumvirate. That might be numbered. It looks red. Nope. It's a fake out. That's it for box number 1. Noah says, are you opening Gilded? I have to buy a box, but I have Gilded in my top 40 because I've seen it open. I have opened Gilded from previous years, and I like it. So that'll be coming up. I just have to track down a box of it. Another Buster Posey. 2 Buster Posies. We'll see if that trend continues. It'd be weird if we got a Buster Posey in every single box. Chris says, let's hope Vito gets a hit tonight. NASCAR Vintage says, honestly, these are some really beautiful cards. They are really, really great looking. I agree. And Daniel Tozzi with a members-only super chat says, kids and an RV is actually pretty easy and fun. We have 4 kids also, and we did it for 3 weeks cross-country. That would be awesome. I'm just thinking now, 3 weeks, I would pack up a couple suitcases filled with baseball cards and do some breaks on the road, which would be kind of cool. Just team break Tuesday from like some random place out west underneath the, giant sky. Don't know if we have internet or not. That would be, might have to drive around until we have, 5G so I could live stream it. But that sounds really, really fun, actually, I guess. I think now that they're older, it would be doable. There's Dylan Cease. That'll be out of 25. Actually, out of 50. 3 of 50. Changing up the numbers on us. The orange right there. Ken Griffey Jr. Chrome for the Mariners. Lots of days off work. That is true. However, I'm off work all summer long because I'm a teacher. So I have the entire month of June, July, and most of August off. There's Jermaine Palacios. Detroit Tigers with their hit. Right there. And we should have one more hit in this box. It might be in this stack. It might be in the next. It's going to be coming in the next. White Sox Tom says, if the Griswold family can do it, the Jabs family can too. That is true. The Mix points out, you can take I-10 West and stop at card stores along the way. Get a lot of content out of it. That's true. And NASCAR Vintage says, how much does a box cost? They're about $150 on average. I think they're $160 on Steel City, and I think Blowout had them for $160 as well. I think they'll settle around $150 though when it's all said and done. Steve says, I'm looking forward to Yellowstone Backwoods Bowman's Best Backpack Break. I would title it something like that too because I like alliteration. Top Charger says, I had 4 kids and we would travel between the U.S. and UAE all the time for about 6 years. There's Davis Martin, Chicago White Sox rookie hit right there. Liffin Bass says was stationed in Alaska for 3 years. Fairbanks. I've never been to Alaska. That's also on the list of places I'd like to visit. I'd probably want to go in the summer when it's light most of the day and get maybe some 60-degree days up there. I hear it's beautiful. Got Kyle Stowers in there. Hammer and Hank Aaron right there. Bryce Harper. Ryan Sandberg. Going Yard. These are pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like a 90-esque release. Like late 90s. Juan Soto right there is the next one up. Yeah, I saw Reese went to the Brew Crew 2 years. Brewers. Good pickup for the Brewers as they try to stay relevant, keep up with the Cubs. The Cardinals were the worst team in that division last year. I have a feeling they might be back, though. They were terrible one-run games, and some years it just goes that way. I would be surprised if the Cardinals were in last place again. I'm hoping the Pirates will be okay. Tozzy says, Sawyer wants to buy out the update break. All right, there are 7 spots left. If you want the rest of them, we will do that. And then we'll get Topps Chrome Update Jumbos coming up next. Right after this one. Let's see what else we have going on here. Jeremy Pena. Nolan Jones. There's a nice Corbin Carroll black and white. Beautiful card right there for the Diamondbacks. Got Byron Buxton in the mix as well. That's a chrome card. Pirates got Chapman. Yeah, I saw that. Aroldis Chapman. That actually surprised me. I like that signing a lot. I don't think he's going to be the closer. I think that's David Bednar's job. But Chapman will be probably a setup man. And I think the Pirates, the way they look at it is if Chapman's good, I think they wouldn't sign him if they didn't think he was going to be good. He still gets the ball up there like upper 90s, can touch 100 still. But if he's good and the Pirates are good, they keep him. You got to have a good bullpen to go far. You know, it being contention, you can't be losing 1-run games. You got to have a shutdown back into the bullpen. So if the Pirates are around 500, they probably keep them and go for it. You saw what happened with the 84-win Diamondbacks this past year. They made it the whole way to the World Series. And if the Pirates suck and are out of contention, they just trade him, get a couple prospects for him, and then maybe turn him into something good. Look what the Royals did there with Cole Reagans. He might be an ace for them. Was the Corbin Carroll numbered? It was not. Those black and whites all have the kind of like orange text around them. You would think they would be in orange, but there's the back. They just like to fake you all out. Chris says you can trade him to the Cubs. Maybe. It'd be 2016 all over again. The Cubs have somebody like Glaber to give away. That was the trade, wasn't it? In 2016, Glaber Torres for Aroldis Chapman. There's Ezekiel Tovar. The Rockies get a second hit. 2 autos for the Rockies tonight in this round. And we'll see what else we have coming up here. Fernando Tatis. Where's that picture taken at? Is he like in a box trailer or something? Interesting photo. Tatis, really good fielder. Who would have known he would have been such a good outfielder? Won the Platinum Glove out there. And moving on to the next box. Patrick says, what are your early World Series picks? I got to go with the Dodgers. And well, you know, it's tough. It's Dodgers or Braves. Braves were like a super team. Dodgers are a great team too, but I don't know. Glasnow's an injury concern. Yamamoto's, hasn't really proven himself yet. He hasn't thrown a pitch, but I'm gonna go with the Braves. I'm gonna go with the Braves. Braves over the Dodgers for the NL pennant, and then in the American League. Now I got to think. I don't know why, but I think the odds makers have the Yankees as winning that division in the American League East. American League is kind of tricky. Ross says, I think we missed an auto on that one. So we had Ezekiel Tovar and Davis Martin. I think we're in that box. There's 2. Jermaine Palacios along with Louis Varland. Maybe you're right. I think there's an odd number of autographs right there. That sucks. Take out all the autos to sleeve up all the chrome cards as well. Sometimes they mess up. They really helped us out in the archives video earlier today. They gave us a 3rd autograph, and man, it ended up being a big one. Patrick says Mariners over Baltimore. Baltimore is definitely a contender. I'm going to go with Baltimore again. I'll go with Baltimore versus Atlanta right now. And I will say Atlanta wins it. We'll see what happens, though. I guess that's my early pick. I reserve the right to change that. Liover Peguero is the first autograph from this box for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Rookie auto right there. We'll see if he gets a bulk of the playing time this coming year. Peguero, second baseman / shortstop player. Hunter Brown, chrome card right there. Those aren't numbered. Looks like Kalen just requested the Toronto Blue Jays for Stadium Club 3. You can just send over right now. Just send it right on over, and I'll go ahead and put you on the list. Stadium Club Round 3 is getting close. Or Case 3, or Round 3, whatever you want to call it. Got number 5 going. We're all out of order tonight. We did 1. We're on 5. I don't think we had any case hits out of this case yet. I haven't seen the members only parallel. I haven't seen the Beam team. I haven't seen the gold minted chrome card yet either. Yeah, White Sox Tom points out there's still a lot of good free agents still out there. That is true. Pirates are linked to Noah Syndergaard, who was awful last year. He was awful with the Dodgers. Then they traded him to the Cleveland Guardians for Ahmed Rosario, and then he was even worse. I don't know. We'll see. Kalen just picked up the Blue Jays. Awesome. There's another team down for Stadium Club. We'll update the list here after this round, or maybe we'll update it soon. There's Edgar Martinez out of 199, because this is currently, this might be the last one unless that Chrome update round goes. There's Sonny Gray, second autograph. He's with the St. Louis Cardinals now, but that one goes to the Twins. Got Seiya Suzuki red foil right there. Those are 1 in every, 3 packs? I think the black foils are 1 in every 8. They're not numbered, so they're not too crazy. Inserts aren't numbered either. There's that Chipper Jones card. What is that? His 93 SP picture? What? I've seen this picture before. Where did we see this picture? I feel like it was an Upper Deck card. Can't place it off the top of my head, but some of you guys definitely know what I'm talking about. I feel like I've seen that picture somewhere. Well, says you should head to Arizona and break in the desert. Maybe around Tucson. That would be nice. There's Altuve looking like he's about ready to get hit with something. Bracing for impact. Maybe, yeah, it does look like a Jeter card. White Sox Tom says Pee Wee Reese 53 Bowman photo. Larry says, I honestly think Milwaukee wins the Central again this year. I think I heard somewhere DraftKings has the over-under on Milwaukee at 74 wins. So, Larry, you might want to go throw like $1,000 on the Brewers if you really feel that strongly about them. I think a lot of odds makers were betting that maybe the Brewers would shed pieces and maybe go to rebuild, maybe trade Corbin Burns. Brandon Woodruff isn't there this year. There's Jonathan Aranda. Tampa Bay Rays get a hit right there. Mariners could be interesting. I think that if I had to pick, I'd pick J-Rod to win the MVP this year. Bobby Witt maybe runner-up. There's Keith Hernandez, number 2/199. I think it'll be the J-Rod show in the American League this year. There's Greg Maddux Chrome for the Atlanta Braves. Shohei Ohtani base card in there as well. And we have another refractor coming up. It's Manny Machado, not numbered, but a Machado Padres refractor in the mix. Triumvirate's card of Gunnar Henderson. Is Stadium Cup 3 pick your team? It is. We have, I think, 5 teams left there. They're all like $25 to $30. Moving on to the next one. Vince says, you got a studio to break in Charlotte, North Carolina. Really? Can you hook me up, Vince? Jason Sawyer just sold out all of them. Everyone gave a nice hat tip to Jason Sawyer. He just bought all of the teams in Chrome Update Jumbo round. So that one's going next. Thanks, Jason. So the show will continue with Chrome Update. It's a half caser of Chrome Update Jumbos, and we'll be looking once again for the super tough to find 1-of-1 patches. I feel like they got to be in one of these. I still have, how many cases do I have left on the shelf behind me? I've got 2 full cases still left. I think that might be it. Yeah, 2 full cases of Jumbo, and I think I have like 4 cases of Hobby. Man, one of them's got to have it. I sure hope so. We'll see. Thanks, Jason, for getting that one going. I know some people have been waiting on that one and probably super happy to see that one going tonight. Alrighty, let's see what else we've got coming up. Yogi Berra once again. Hey, there it is. Members only. Case hit. It doesn't look like much, but members only. There's only one of these per case. And there it is. The members only parallel right there. You see that little stamp? All right, Greg Maddox goes to the Atlanta Braves. Top Charger says that is doubling down. Top Charger chicks. Yes, indeed. Jason Sawyer. We've got 3 boxes left. Then we'll get into Chrome Update. Jumbos. Chris Reynolds says, Greg Maddox for the win. I don't think we've had a Cubs hit yet, have we? Maybe that'll change. I feel like you might get a Matt Swarmer autograph. Ross says that is very easy to miss. I mean, yeah, I'm telling you. It is, especially if you shuffle your cards the opposite way that I do, you'll miss that one quite easily. The mix says is 11:30 your cutoff time. I think we're getting up early tomorrow. I think we're getting up at like 5. Steve says, you're incredible. That's the 93 Upper Deck. I knew I saw that before. 93 Upper Deck. Chipper Jones card. They tried to pass off, recycle an image here 30-some years later. It's not getting by us. Yeah, we'll go until probably 11:30 or 12 at the latest. I do have to get up super early. We went to bed really early last night, though, I feel like. We went to bed by 10. Got caught up on sleep a little bit. Sophie's like a 12-hour a night sleeper, so that's getting me on a little bit of a better sleep schedule. We've got Kyle Stowers, black border right here. This is numbered to 25. Gabriel Moreno, black and white in there as well. Not too bad. Let's see who the autograph's going to be. We've got Randy Johnson there, the big unit. And Michael Grove for the Dodgers is the next autograph. All on card autographs. I like it. Also love all the cards are going the same way this time. We've got Tarek Skubal right there, and there's a Tremperitz, Mike Trout, Will Clark, Will the Thrill, Joe Mauer, and a Yoshida. Next, Matt. Austin says Matt is trying to tell Jabs he wants to buy the rest of SC3. Matt? Where's Matt at? Matt, the Toronto Blue Jays are gone, but if you want to grab the rest of SC3, you got Miami, Milwaukee, San Fran, Tampa Bay, and Washington. So that's 145 as Toronto's now gone. I'm going to cross them out. If you want them all, awesome. We'll run that one right after. We do update jumbos. Mr. Superfractor says, Jabs, we need to count down to spring training. We kind of have it. Thanks, Matt. Awesome. I sent you a hobby box from the top 40 countdown from 2 days ago out today. We'll have that soon. We kind of already have that going with the top 40 countdown. That kind of coincides pretty much with pitchers and catchers for a lot of teams. Next hit, Joey Meneses, Washington Nationals get their hit. Chris wants March Madness back. Oh boy, March Madness. You want me to bring that back? It might be rough, but it'll be fun. There's Jacob deGrom. Basically, it's numbered to 75. I got to stay away from like chrome black and stuff like that. I got to be a little more strategic. I can't just be like, okay, guys, today we're opening 10 boxes of chrome black and taking a $1,000 hit right there. Probably. I think that's probably what would happen if we did that. I think one of the big hits that we took last year, I think I did a signature series break of like active player or something like that. We got all skunked all throughout. And that really killed us, really put us behind. We lost like 601 video or something like that. SF is off the board. Oh yes, Matt, you have a $30 credit. I forgot to erase them. They're Ross. So Matt, $30 credit. Or you can pick up any remaining team that is $50 or less. So if you wanted like a J4 team like Houston for 40, Milwaukee for 50, I could put you in there. I could give it back to you. Just let me know. All right, you can just use it whenever. Just be like, maybe your next. We have a consignment tomorrow. If you want to bid on something in the auction and you win something, say you win something for $40, just pay 10 of it. All right, so we've got this box, then one more, and then we're going to go to Chrome Update Jumbos. Zach Thompson, the next hit. It's going to be for the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, what else do we have? Albert Pujols will be a Chrome hit. That's a good one. Triumvirates. Clayton Kershaw. There's Bryce Harper refractor for the Philadelphia Phillies. Triumvirates Anthony Rizzo. Topps Update Jumbos, finally for the rookie debut patch. I hope so, Mix. Been waiting for that one forever. Just have not been able to locate it. We'll see. Heritage High Number has some decent inserts, says Chris. That is a very affordable box. That might be the most affordable box out there. Steve says Mizzy has some good stuff for tomorrow's auction. I can't wait to see it. I have the box. I have not opened it yet. But we will see. Jacob says, so do you send out all the cards or just the hits? Man, my life would be so much easier if I just sent only the hits. Save hours and hours. I send every single card. So far, we've opened over 3,000 cards tonight, and every single one of those cards will be sorted by hand by me. There's Jacob Tetral is the next hit right there for the Washington Nationals to 25. For the Milwaukee Brewers. There's the 93 Chipper Jones upper deck card once again. It takes some time, but I feel like I've gotten pretty efficient at it. There's Christian Yelich, number 299. It is a chrome orange parallel. Jim says, Bowman Draft, switch it up. If people want to buy the Bowman Draft, we'll do it. We have a round of Bowman Draft Jumbos that we're waiting on to sell. It is kind of stuck at 2/3 sold out. If it doesn't sell out soon, I'm just going to auction the remaining teams so that one can go. Another Altuve box topper. Chris says, do all the hanger boxes for Series 1. I think I bought like 3 cases of hanger boxes because I was planning on doing a round of hanger boxes, a blaster round, a jumbo round, a hobby round, maybe a mixer round as well. So Series 1 will have a little bit of everything. I was told that the hanger boxes have some nice stuff in them. At least my retail case guy said that. Luke says, do you ever think about opening Panini? Very limited Panini openings here on the channel. We do a little bit of it here and there, but not a whole lot. Jacob says, and that's why you're the best. I've been in breaks and they only send the hits. I was like, what the heck? It's so easy. Here's like, look, this is all the hits. These are all the chrome cards and numbered cards and autographs. This little stack right here is all the hits. This would take me to sleeve these up and get them processed. I could get done with this in an hour easily. This is just one stack, which is bigger than the hit stack. I got to sort every single card by hand, and I don't mind doing it because I feel like that's what I would want. There's Cody Clemens, and honestly, I just put on a podcast, listen to stuff, and just work. Hey, we got a 91 Stadium Club. These are rare. It's 91 Stadium Club parallel right here. I think these come out maybe once per case. Super rare hit right there. Nolan Ryan for the Houston Astros. 91 Stadium Club design. What are the odds on that? I remember seeing that in the preview video. I was prepared to shout it out if we hit one of those, but we never found one until right now. Let me look it up. Cardboard Connection is where I go whenever I need to find information on a new release. And I'll let you know right now, the 1991 Stadium Club parallels, pretty tough to find. You can find those one in every, there's only 200 copies of that. So I don't know how often they come out, but there's only 200 of those made, which is really super rare for as much of this that will be printed. Super rare hit right there. So how about that one? Really, really good stuff. Nolan Ryan, 200 copies, limited card. First one we pulled, we've opened over a case of this, and that's the first one we found. Byron Buxton Chrome again, second Chrome of Buxton. And we'll wrap this up. We've got one more stack to do, and then we get into the Chrome update We'll randomize those spots and see what we can do. Tremveritz, Justin Verlander. That old logo is so nostalgic. Yeah, 91 was the first year of Stadium Club mix. They also have 92 Stadium Club designs that they put in. Mr. Superfractor says, Stadium Club is a nice product and the autos are clean. Yep, all on card. Ross says, I'm frustrated at myself for paying late. That would have been mine. Houston Astros. That's right. That would have been a good one. Here's the last stack. Let's see what we have for San Francisco, though, for you in the next round or the coming round of Stadium Club. And we've got a Yordan Diaz for the Oakland A's. Is the next to last autograph in this round. Drew Waters, which will be numbered to 199. I keep thinking oranges are to 25. They're to 199. I was switching things up on me. And the final hit in this round is going to be Byron Buxton, base card. I thought there was another autograph in there. Did they short us an autograph again? Yordan Diaz? Maybe not. Was Cody Clem in that stack also? That's up to Ross to let us know if they shorted us an auto use that had a quality control around here. Hopefully they didn't. I feel like that would be twice then that they did that. So Stadium Club's in the books. We're going to go ahead now and do the jumbo round of Topps Chrome Update. Looking for the rookie debut patches. So we'll have to randomize the spots. Before we do that, we'll go and update this big list here. Stadium Club round 5 is in the books. That's all sold out. Chrome Update, also now sold out. You can go ahead and put a big old 0 through that and cross that out. We're going to be doing that one next. Also, Stadium Club, this Pick Your Team round, all sold out. So we have at least 2 more rounds going. We have some other Pick Your Team rounds that could potentially go. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Let's go ahead and update this list real quick in case there's any payments that I missed. Usually I catch them because I get a little notification from PayPal. It just pops up at the top of my screen. All right, so we have, let's see, Gavin Stevens. Did I get yours? Number 6. I did not get you on the master list yet. So Gavin Stevens, BB6, Bowman's Best number 6. Kalen Hager is taking the Blue Jays. Kalen Hager, Stadium Club 6. And Jason Sawyer bought the last 7 in Chrome Update. We'll get you added in now. 1, 2, let's just do this. Jason Sawyer. And then fill it down. And then Matt Durfee did the rest of Stadium Club round 3. So Matt Durfee gets Miami, Milwaukee, Tampa Bay, and Washington. So that round's all sold out and we're all up to date. All right, so let's go ahead and randomize the spots. We're going to do the Chrome Update round right now. Let me go back into random.org once again. Bring you a brand new list. Here's all the teams in Chrome Update, or all the names. We'll get you your teams right now. Copy those. Be a brand new fresh sealed case that we're going to be breaking from. Randomize all those out. Chris says, don't forget I have the Cubs in BB7. Did I miss that somehow? There's all the teams. And then what's BB7? Yep, we got you. For some reason, I thought you had them last round. I kept calling your name out. But here we go. Here's the teams in this round. Chrome Update. Brett Marso has Arizona. Daniel Tozzi, he's got Atlanta. Drew Baker has Baltimore. Jason Sawyer with Boston. Robert McKenzie has the Cubs. Luke has Cincinnati. Larry Zarling has Cleveland. And Jason Sawyer has the Rockies and also the White Sox. Vito has Detroit. Jason Sawyer has Houston. Ron Roberts has Kansas City. Brian Jackson has the Angels. Jason Powell has the Dodgers. Vito has Miami. Daniel Tozzi has Milwaukee. Brandon Barnes has Minnesota. Jack Holland with the Mets. Jason Sawyer with the Yankees. Larry Zarling has Oakland. Brett Marso has the Phillies. Jason Sawyer with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Luke has San Diego. Jason has Seattle. Mary Watson has San Francisco. Robert has St. Louis. James Sheridan just signed up on Patreon. Thanks, James. Welcome. If you'd like to grab a spot tonight Probably the next closest one to go, and is probably Bowman's Best or J4, BB7 or J4, but they're a little bit a ways. We'll see what happens. Robert has St. Louis. Manuel has Tampa Bay. Jason Sawyer with Texas. JR has Toronto, and Zach M has the Washington Nationals. All right. Let me go ahead and save that result. Close my computer laptop here so that we can conserve energy. And Chrome update coming up next. This is known as CU12. This is the 12th round of Chrome update that we've done. Let me grab the fresh case off the shelf. Got, looks like 2 cases left. What other cases do I still have left over here? I've got some pro debuts I need to move. Looks like I got a case of that left. I need to move that out. Got 3 Al McGinter cases left. I haven't been doing much with that stuff. Got some leftover 2022 Series 2 jumbos, 2023 Topps Update jumbos. I really overbought on that. I have like 6 cases left of that stuff. All right, but anyway, here it is, brand new case. You can see what I like to do is I like to just write on the side what it is, because you can never tell. Just put like these barcodes on the side of these cases. It's just a lot easier for me to look and see. All right, that's what I have on the shelf there. Brandon Barnes says, who do I have? Just go ahead and scroll back a little bit. I just ran them all off. I guess I can open up the laptop. I'm just trying to save battery power here. Brandon Barnes. I don't know if I... Oh, you have Minnesota. The Minnesota Twins. Good luck to everybody. Here we go. Topps Chrome update. Half case. 4 boxes. Looking for that 1 of 1 patch. And then after this, we have Stadium Club again. Stadium Club, which will be known as Stadium Club Round 3. Push some of the boxes down there. All right, Matt Durfee says, come on, patch. Yeah, really, can we finally get it? I've been waiting on that card, that patch find forever. We'll do like 4 packs at a time. Do it in thirds. Let's see what we can find from this first one. Carlos Vargas gets us started up. Ali Rushman rookie card is in there. Rookie debut, I guess. Got a negative Dustin May. Those are rather rare. Brandon Williamson is the first autograph. It's a refractor, so it's numbered to 499. Not too bad. We'll have some Bowman's Best and Stadium Club back in the Saturday Showdown this week. That returns. There's Bobby Miller, which is numbered to 399. I'll probably put those spots for sale maybe tomorrow or the next day. Was out of town this past week in Florida, so didn't do one. MJ says, I got a 90s Topps hobby box. Wish me luck. You inspired me. Good luck. By 90s, I don't know. I hope it's like late 90s is risky because they can stick together easily. David Adams offering $150K to finds the Anthony Volpe rookie debut. All right, that'll be interesting. That would be a nice find. I hope it's one of us. There's Kevin Kelly, base auto for the Tampa Bay Rays. The debut patches will likely be redemptions in this, from what I've heard. So if we see redemption blue, we can go ahead and start to dream. MJ says, looking for the Frank Thomas no name, just like everyone else. All right, 1990 Topps. Good luck. Hope you can find it. I've never seen that card actually pulled. I don't know if there's a video of that ever actually being pulled on camera before. It's got to be out there somewhere in one of those boxes, though. That's why those 90 Topps boxes are still up there in price. You got to pay like $50 for a wax box. Matt Reynolds is going to be the next hit. This one's numbered to 199. And Jorge Soler, who's still remaining free agent, that's going to go to the Marlins. It's an all-star auto here. It's not numbered. Sticker auto on this one. Refractor. So the Marlins get a hit. Congratulations on that. Nice one. I'm looking around here. I think I might want to put these Stadium Club Chromes in a different box. Because this, or the Chrome update in a different box. The Stadium Club, there's like 1,500 cards or so, it seems like. It's filling up like a whole row and then a half of a row. I've got exactly a row and a half left, which I want to save for the next round of Stadium Club. Just because everything will fit so nice and it'll work out numerically. Let me go grab another box and then I'll rip open that second box. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to like wander off stage there, so to speak. All right, let's go ahead and get into Chrome Update box number 2. And we'll see what we can find in this next one. MJ says, what's the most expensive Topps card you've pulled? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I pulled the Vladdy 1/1 Superfractor rookie. Thought that was a good one. The next Stadium Club sold out yet? It is. Chris talked about prostate cancer. Yeah, I heard that Ryan Sandberg is now undergoing treatment for that. Hopefully, prayers to him. Mozat says, hello. When is it that you do singles? You mean like personal boxes? I do those in the standalone videos all the time. And also on Patreon, a lot of times on Saturday Showdowns, I'll do personal boxes then. A lot of times we have a lot more time on Saturdays, and instead of having, what have we got here now? Almost 300 people. We might only have 30 people in those. It's a little more laid back. We just sit back, chat, open boxes. Shane McClanahan, next auto there. That's going to Tampa Bay. Not numbered. All-star autos aren't numbered. And we've got Johnny Brito, which will be numbered to 175. MJ says, do you have Frank Thomas no name? Nah. I've never found that card. I've only seen that card a couple times. I think at the National. It was like a PSA 6 super high price. Vince Smith said, triple threads Mike Trout 1/1 bat knob was awesome. Chris says, the box scores are fun to watch. They are. Yeah, it's kind of a different way to enjoy a box opening because you have some twists and turns going on as well. There's Lennon Sosa. That's going to be a purple speckle, which is numbered to 299 for the White Sox. White Sox get the next hit. Still no rookie patch. And we've got to find one here soon. I don't know if we'll ever find one, it seems like. Nathan says the Frank Thomas no name on front is at the top of my list to find someday. I feel like your best way to find it is you're going to have to pull it yourself. Steve says, I held a 52 man on a card show. What was it graded? Man, imagine. Imagine how I just got a notification from Groupon about a customer support case I opened up that I needed to respond back. They got Groupon ripped me off. I went to buy Sophia and there's Pablo Lopez, a Pirates dinner play, show dinner type deal down in Orlando. I paid him like $80. There's Garrett Mitchell out of $2.99. Typed in my email address, but I didn't log into my account. I just did it through like Safari. Put in my PayPal or my credit card information. They charged my card, but I never got the Groupon. I logged into my Groupon account thinking it would be there, but it wasn't. So contacted them, let them know, and asked for a refund. And we went skydiving instead. So that worked out. I mean, the skydiving ended up being a lot more expensive, but it was pretty awesome. It wasn't actually like real skydiving. We didn't jump out of a plane. But we did. It was indoor skydiving. So basically, there's this big wind tunnel, and it simulates the actual skydiving. Like you're just like basically levitating there in the air. It actually started to hurt my shoulder after a little while. Yeah, it was at iFly. Yep, iFly in Orlando. There's a video of it. You're not allowed to have your phones out. They'll sell you a video. So I've got a video of me, video of Sophia, skydiving indoors. I don't know if I'd ever do the real thing. That seems a bit scary, jumping out of an airplane. Some of you may have done it. I just don't think it's for me. There's Yuri Perez, numbered to 50 for the Miami Marlins. So another Marlins autograph in this round. And on to the next third of the box. Looks as there's one in Texas. They're pretty expensive. So we each got 4 minutes. I also bought a 1 minute of high flying where you go up to like 20 feet. Then I bought the video, which is like $8 for the video and like $4 for a picture. It was like 380 bucks, I think. Our man says, I love your top 40 countdown. Thanks, man. Definitely a fun way to count them down to 2024 tops. There is Alex Call. Washington Nationals get their hit. What are we on now? Number 22. Had a big one tonight. Some big autos from the archives boxes came out. Casey Schmidt refractor is in there. I thought it'd be 102. No, it's just 20 feet. You're indoors, so you're in like this big wind tunnel tube. It's probably about maybe like 20 feet in diameter or so. Keith says, hey, I want to buy the rest in SC3. It's all sold out, Keith. Yeah, Matt beat you to it. It's all sold out. Nick says, iFly should be a Patreon exclusive. That's true. I'd have to like they have some like music in there. I don't know if I'd take that out or not. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm just like floating there. There's an instructor in there with you too. Like keeps like reorienting you so you don't like flip over and hurt yourself. There's Trevor Williams. This one will be numbered to 250 and a nice Adley Rutschman Prism Refractor rookie card right there. As we finish off the third box, we got a gold Luis Castillo autograph there. Another all-star auto. This one's going to the Mariners. It's out of 50. And we will finish this round off of Chrome Update with the last Chrome Update jumbo box. Crossing our fingers, hoping for something big in here. Let's see what happens. Good luck. Stadium Club 3, SC3 is coming up next. It's all sold out. It might be the last one of the night. Ross says, I'm assuming you had to sign waivers for that. Oh, yeah. It was all, I didn't sign mine. Actually, Sophia filled mine out for me and signed it for me. I was like, yeah, just sign it for me. You know my signature. I verbally agree with everything there. All right, here's our fourth and final box from this round. We got Brian Serven for the Colorado Rockies. We got a Radiating Rookies, James Outman. Mozart says, when's the next consignment? Tomorrow. We got Mizzy has sent in, and also the Hawks sent in. So I don't know if we'll do both or we'll just pick one. Gunnar Henderson, Prism Refractor. Very nice. Jordan Walker Refractor. So that's pretty good for the Orioles. You get both Adley Rutschman and Gunnar Henderson Prism Refractors. White Sox Tom says bungee jumping is even more dangerous. I've never done that. I don't think that's something I'd be into. Josh says, can you buy out Stadium Club 2 tonight? I don't know if that'll end up going tonight because it's getting kind of late. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. But we'll see. Ross says, I thought the Hawks was a mystery product. I do have a mystery product from the Hawks, but he sent in another box. I think it's a consignment. We'll do his mystery product on Monday. It just got pushed back because I was in Florida on Monday. There's Zach Neto. This one will be numbered to 50 for the Los Angeles Angels. That's a good one right there. That's probably the best autograph in this round. Brandon Pfaadt, negative card. Decent hit there. There's Volpe's Refractor rookie card. And we'll see what else we've got. Masataka Yoshida Prism Refractor. Adley Rutschman, 88. We have 4 packs left. Watch this. How do you determine if you should get one of your cards graded? Basically, take a look at it, you're going to have to eyeball it and be a little amateur grader there and see what you think it's going to get. Certain cards I want to get graded. Like if I had a 1 of 1, I don't think I would get that graded. I don't know if it's worth it. You have the only one. But also based off of like, I want to go getting a card that's worth like just a couple bucks graded. Like say you have like a base paper LED like Cruz Rookie next year. Do you really want to get that graded? Pay $20 to have it graded. It might start out at around $50 for a PSA 10, but I feel like the pop, anything that has high pop counts, you got to kind of avoid. You saw what happened with some of the high pop counts of some really decent rookies from like 2020, like Luis Robert. You can get his PSA 10s for really cheap. Bo Bichette are pretty cheap. You can get Kyle Lewis and Aristides Aquino's for like $1 or $2 in PSA 10s because they were super, super overgraded and they didn't turn out. There's Ryan Feltner, which is numbered to 299. Top Chargers chick says, I spent last night in the ER with Greg. He's back at the hospital. Send him back home again, please. Man, Greg, I don't know if you're watching right now, but, you know, best of luck. Prayers go out to you. There's Joey Weimer for the Brewers is the last autograph. So no jumbo patch that time around. But thanks for trying it out, everybody that was in that round. Maybe one of these days we'll find one. That's the goal. I guess we'll just keep on trying. I have a few more cases out left. Might do a little bit more with. But for right now, we're going to do a little bit more with Stadium Club. It is Stadium Club 3. It is all sold out. So this one was a pick your team round. So everybody should know who they have. And if you don't, I'll read them off to you once again just to kind of refresh your memory. This will probably be the last round of the night tonight. And we'll get these other rounds going for maybe next week. Definitely next week. We'll be back next week. J4 just picked up a spot. Greg Mitsuyoshi picked up the Oakland A's. Thank you, Greg. Got your name in there. And now we're going to do Stadium Club Round 3. So here are all of the names in this round. I'll go ahead and zoom in here and show you who's got what. Michael Gunter has the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've got Donald Atkinson with the Atlanta Braves. Then after that, we've got Michael Prettyman getting the Baltimore Orioles. Matt Durfee has the Boston Red Sox. We've got Travis Fance with the Chicago Cubs. Austin Gilbert has the Cincinnati Reds. Brian Wergel has the Cleveland Guardians. Then we have Robert McKenzie with the Colorado Rockies. We've got Michael Merriman with the White Sox. Rebecca Black with the Detroit Tigers. Austin Gilbert has Houston and Kansas City. Andrew has the Los Angeles Angels. Greg has the Los Angeles Dodgers. Matt Durfee has Miami and Milwaukee. Donald Atkinson has Minnesota Twins. Eric Ruffalo has the Mets. Stephen Cahill has the Yankees. Austin Gilbert with the Oakland A's. Donald Atkinson has the Phillies. Kevin Mathers has Pittsburgh. Donald Atkinson also has the Padres. Brett Marso, a.k.a. Living Bass, has Seattle. Ross has San Francisco. Michael Gunter has St. Louis. Matt Durfee with Tampa Bay. Vincent has Texas. Kalen has Toronto. And Matt has Washington. All right, let's do this one. SC3, Stadium Club, round 3. Get this set up. I think we're ready to go now. Close up my laptop once again. It'll be the last 8 boxes in this case. This is the smooth case where all the cards are facing the same way. Love this case. Wish every case of Stadium Club was like this. Going forward, I hope that's the case. Let's count them out. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're all set. Put those boxes up there. There's a little kind of like backdrop. And here we go. Steve Z says, heading to bed. Good luck tonight. Good night, Eric. Good night, Mix. Good night and good luck, everyone. See you in the auction tomorrow night. Hit that like button. Steve, thank you very much for being here tonight. Maybe we'll wake up tomorrow and be talking about that big hit from this last round of Stadium Club. At least I hope so. 8 boxes. Here we go. Derek Jeter gets this one started. So far, the best hits in Stadium Club have been in that preview video, I feel like. Got lucky with that one. I always like it when we get big hits in the preview video. I like it when we get big hits in general, but it's always nice when we can introduce a product with a bang. How much does it cost to get a card sent to PSA? Isn't it like 20 bucks? I mean, I don't send my cards off to PSA to get graded, so I couldn't tell you, but I'm sure some people in here do that. Home of Tornado says it's about 20 to 40. The mix says Edward Armaro said, good night and good luck. Let's see what we have here. Good luck to everyone in this break. Here we go. We got Jeremy Garcia starting it off for the Oakland A's. Autograph number 1 right out of the gate. In pack number 1. There's Trevor Story giving the peace sign there. Got J.J. Bleday, black and white. That really reminds me of that black and white release that came out about a month or two ago. Willie Mays for the San Francisco Giants. That's for Ross. Don't you have the Giants? There's one. Chrome Willie Mays hit. One more autograph in this box should be incoming soon. Triumvirate Adley Rushman. It'll be in the other stack. MJ says, since you got me into cards, are there any boxes you would suggest to me other than the 90s hobby box? Well, if that's your cup of tea, like the 1990 era or so, how about 1989 Fleer and going after Billy Ripken F-face card? I feel like that would be a fun one. 1990, other good products from 1990. Fleer is a cheap one. You can chase after some era cards in there, like the Dave Martinez era card. What George Brett has an era card in there, which is a little more common. 1991, let's see. I don't know, 91, what would you go after in 91? That's kind of a rough year. Probably 91 Bowman is the best. Look at this. How about this hit? Big Mac and Paul Goldschmidt. There we go. A co-signers dual autograph. This is our second dual autograph of the day. We pulled a big Hall of Fame Chipper Jones and Andrew Jones dual auto out of archives. Now we get this one for Michael Gunter of the St. Louis Cardinals co-signers autograph, and they're both on card. It is numbered to 10. There's a nice card for you. So if you went to bed early tonight and missed this one, here pulling it at 11:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is what you missed. Big Mac and Paul Goldschmidt. I love that card. That's the best hit out of Stadium Club tonight in this live break. Maybe there'll be another big hit, but we shall see. Let's see what else we have in here. That's the second autograph, so it's just all going to be base cards. Maybe a numbered card. I feel like the numbered cards have ticked up a bit this year as opposed to last year when there was, man, you'd have to open like 4 boxes to maybe find even one. Rob says, I think the compact box is a solid deal. Half the price is hobby, so you're on a budget. As long as you're after autos, it's a decent deal. And they also have their own special parallels in there as well. The purple parallels, I guess. Number to 75. I haven't opened any of those. The mix is we should make that into a short. We probably should make it. I haven't done a short today. I fell asleep early last night and forgot to do a short, so my streak of shorts is over. All right, here we go with this next one. I'll still try to do them as often as I can. This is that big Golden Mac card. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. box topper in there. Mixes, you should make that into a short video. I should. The thing is, it takes a long time for the breaks, like the live stream tonight. I gotta wait for it to like buffer and do all this like processing. And sometimes it takes like an hour. I'm like, come on, I just want to make it short. And then I'm like, forget about it. I'll go back and do it later. And then I never go back to it. Mix, can you text me the timestamps just so I remember, so I have it? What was it, like 1:32 or something like that? I can only see minutes on my timestamp. I can't see the hours. It just says, right now it's 1:34. Here's this next one up. We have Greg Wiesert as the next hit the Yankees with that one. Let's see if we can find another big autograph here in the second half of this box. Francisco Lindor's in there. Manny Machado, another Chrome Machado there. Chris says, do a short of the card you pulled earlier. What card did we pull earlier? talking about the dual auto from Archives. That was a good one. I give Sophia the credit for that one. She came down to tell me dinner was ready. And like literally 2 packs later, boom, there it was. All right, let's see what we have in this next one here. Dale Murphy starts it off. Should be an autograph in this stack. There it is. Peyton Burdick for the Miami Marlins. They get another hit. Marlins doing pretty well. Here's a case hit. I guess I'd call it a case hit. There's only 200 copies of these 1991 parallels, and there's an Adley Rutschman. So that's pretty awesome right there. We're having good luck with Adley Rutschman parallels today. With Stadium Club pulled the gold minted chrome, and now we have the 91 Stadium Club limited to just 200 copies. So that's like finding an Adley Rutschman number to 200. Good hit right there for Baltimore. There's Jazz Chisholm, which is going to be numbered to 199. And I see that the Mix has texted me the timestamp. Thank you very much, man. We've got Bobby Witt. This is a rainbow foil, which will be numbered as well at 25. So this would definitely be a lot better for the Box Wars / Saturday Showdown. There's Showtime. Going yard. Like hitting 1 numbered card per box. That one had 2. Last year, man, we did it with Stadium Club 2022. I think sometimes we did like 4 or 5 boxes without a single numbered card. Dave and Adams pulled the 1 of 1 auto of that card today. Really? Let's see. Joey Votto box topper. Wonder how much time Votto has left in the league, if any at all. I wonder if he can't get a major league deal if he just retires. Well, there's teams that might give him a minor league deal, which isn't guaranteed. Invite to spring training. He comes out there and shows that he still has it. He's been, the last 3 years he's been in the league, he's hit around 200, so his average has really been down. Still has decent enough power, but he is 40 years old now. That's, 40 years old back in the, like late 90s could still be pretty good, but nowadays 40 years old is pretty ancient by Major League Baseball standards. Livan Soto is the next autograph on card auto for the Los Angeles Angels. Let's see what else we can find in here. Here's another one, numbered to 199, Joe Morgan. Cincinnati Reds. I'm finding about a numbered card in every box. There's Brian Bayo, which is going to be a chrome. Tom Glavine red foil. That Corbin Carroll card's pretty sweet. And a Trumverit's Clayton Kershaw to finish off this stack. White Sox Tom says Votto got ejected in his last game. He can't go out like that. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, what a terrible way to go out. I hope we see him back. I always liked Joey Votto. Rob Hansen says hobby and compact are nearly the same odds, so it just depends on what you're after. I want a hot rookie in those gold minted chromes, so yeah, I haven't opened any of the compact yet. I do have, I think we're doing 6 boxes of that in the preview video, which is the equivalent of 3 hobby boxes really, so I may, if Sophia's asleep, I may just come right back downstairs and film that tonight. I've been kind of itching to see what's in there, but just didn't have time to film that video yet today. Might be a late night pre-video. I'll upload that for you tomorrow. There's Anthony Rizzo. We've got Lennon Sosa. Nice little on-card auto there for the Chicago White Sox. Still 5 boxes left after this one. See if we can find another big hit. Ozzie Smith red. We have a hit here coming up. It's going to be a gold minted Ryan Sandberg. There we go. About 1 per case. Ryan Sandberg gold minted. We had the Adley Rutschman earlier, which Vince said it's only worth $100, which shocked me. I was thinking, wow, okay, Adley Rushman. There's 1 per case. There's 300 cards in the set or whatever. So there's probably only a few of those even around. I was hoping it was going to be a lot more than that, but still a really good hit. Chris says, when we open all those boxes you bought in Florida, I don't have them on me. I shipped them back. I flew Spirit Airlines, which charges you $70 for a carry-on. I was like, I'll just ship them back. So we shipped back all of our dirty clothes and all those boxes that I bought and a couple other things. It was like, I think it was like $49 to ship back 2 big boxes worth of stuff. So saved a little bit of money, I guess. Ian says, I thought I had 2 spots in Stadium Club. You do. This is Stadium Club Pick Your Team. This is number 3. I believe you're in Stadium Club round 2, which isn't quite sold out yet. That one will probably go next time we go live with the team breaks. Ross says, I thought Spirit Airlines was no longer a thing. No, there you go. They're still around and kicking pretty good. Chipper Jones. They're super cheap. We flew to Florida for $44 a piece. Both ways. The round trip ticket was $88 to Orlando and back, which is crazy. There's Babe Ruth. There's the next hit. It's going to be a Jared Young. Chicago Cubs get a hit. Rookie auto right there. I don't know much about Jared Young. I'm sure Chris Randall does. He's kind of like our Cubs guy. We got a blue here. Our first blue Stadium Club parallel, Francisco Lindor. This is numbered to 50. I don't think we've pulled any of those yet. Spirit doesn't have an overhead luggage rack. They do. David Ortiz. I think Spirit's kind of like business model is just to nickel and dime you to death. So everything costs money. Like if you want to pick your own seat, you're paying money for that. You want to board early, you're paying money for that. You want to drink on the plane, you're paying money for that. Snacks, you're paying money for that. Bring a bag, it's $70 to bring a bag on the plane. This says it's super cheap if you wear all the clothes you're taking on the trip. And I figured for 3 days, you're allowed a backpack. That counts as a personal item, so I could fit 3 days worth of clothes in a backpack. Sophia the same. Sophia had it easier though, because her clothes are like much smaller than mine. I had like 2 big pairs of jeans and like a couple big sweatshirts. Here's a good autograph. Michael Harris, rookie auto on card for the Atlanta Braves. That's a great picture right there. Michael Harris, Ronald Acuna Jr. is that Guillermo Heredia right there. Ike says, oh, if something goes wrong, you'll see why Spirit is so cheap. I hope, yeah, that's true. How about there was a guy in front of us that was having an anxiety attack on the way back? I was like, oh, that's great. The Spirit Airlines attendants actually gave him Jack Daniels for free. They were like trying to make sure he didn't freak out. Gave him Jack Daniels. They gave him bags of ice to put on his neck. And then I was like, all right, so I got to keep an eye on this guy. He had, his head was completely shaved. And he had all these tattoos all over his head. Looked like maybe a former gang affiliation. I don't know. All these tattoos on his shaved head. He had like letters on his knuckles, and he was freaking out. Just, you could tell he was really anxious. His eyes were all like watery, and so it's like, all right, just please don't freak out. Don't have us have like an emergency landing so you can get off. And so what happened is the granny in front of me goes up and she's like, oh, I'll handle this. I used to be a nurse for 30 years. And she brings him back to sit directly in front of me. She's like, can I change seats with him? Let him come back here with me. So he's literally sitting right in front of me, and I'm just thinking, all right. Now I'm on full alert the entire flight. I can't even relax because I got to be ready in case this guy like throws up all over the place. But he held it together. He wasn't freaking out. He was actually singing himself lullabies, like that you would like as a baby, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and all that kind of stuff. And the people in front of me like really saved the day. They were the MVPs. It was a grandma and her granddaughter. They were like holding this guy's hand and telling him it was be all right. In the meantime, this guy's probably like 40 years old. But I was just happy that we didn't have to do that birdie because the plane was already delayed over an hour, which was ridiculous. It was there on time, but they're like, sorry, we can't board you right now. We have to wait for the plane to cool down. We're like, what? There's Levon Soto, and they kept coming back. We're still waiting on maintenance to cool the plane down. I was like, what does that even mean? Cool the plane down? Isn't there air conditioning on there? Like, I was like, is there something wrong with the engine or something? Is it out of coolant? So that was a little disconcerting. Chrome card of Tristan Casas right there. But we made it back in one piece. That's, I guess, all that matters. There's an Ichiro. That's a nice card right there. Nice chrome card. He's going against Dice K in that picture. He'll be in the Hall of Fame next year. He's on the ballot finally after his 5-year waiting period is up. Ross says all flights are delayed. Matt says probably not worth it for $44. Yeah, maybe not. Also says I know what it feels like PTSD. Yeah, I wonder what caused. I don't know. He was definitely afraid of flying, but luckily, good old Granny the nurse got him through it. See what we have in this next one. We've got George Kirby right there. Franklin Herman is the next auto. That's for the Chicago White Sox. Got Gleyber Day, which is numbered to 199 on the orange. Trey Turner's in there. There's David Wright with an apple. I was like, why is he holding an apple? I'm like, okay, I get it. Big Apple, New York. That makes sense. Hey, there it is. Beam Team. Our first time pulling one of these. The Beam Teams are case hits in Stadium Club. And this one is a nice one. Cal Ripken Jr. Beam Team case hit. They've got a couple different case hits in Stadium Club. You got the Beam Teams. You got the members only cards. We pulled one of those with Greg Maddox a little bit ago. You also have the gold minted card. So we pulled the other ones. This is our first time seeing Beam Team tonight. So a case hit for the Baltimore Orioles right there. Very, very nice. Daniel Tossi says, that's my guy, Kyle Ripken Jr. Timmy Two-Touch says, that Spirit, you pay for what you get. A lot of mentally ill fly on Spirit. I know because I work with them. Oh, man. Yeah, I was just thinking, all right, so how can I, go away and not spend so much? Because, like, trips just get so expensive. Got to rent a place, like, we rented an apartment. I guess it was a townhouse. 1-bedroom townhouse in Orlando. It was on a lake. It was pretty nice. The car was pretty affordable. But Universal Studios was super expensive. Chris says, I need to get more top loaders and sleeves. Yeah, that's something that I constantly need to keep an eye on. I'm getting low on all of them. Top loaders, sleeves, and the team bags. Nathan says, Spirit is the Dollar General flights. You're not wrong on that. Timmy Two-Touch says, you enjoyed the trip. That's all that matters. Yeah, it was a nice one. It was our first getaway together, Sophia and I. I'm going to try to do that a little more often. Maybe try to do it once a month and do some card stores along the way. Get some more content out there. There's Michael Massey. Kansas City Royals hit right there. And there's JD Martinez down there in spring training. There's Brett Beatty, which is not number, I guess, out there. Los Angeles trains in Arizona. Chipper Jones. There's a Virtuoso Velocity. O'Neal Cruz. I can't wait to see him back next year with the Pirates on a full season. See if he can be a 40-40 guy. That's what he was predicting for himself. He wanted to be a 40-40 guy. Then he ended up fracturing his ankle like a week into the season on a slide to home plate. And then that was it. Maybe if he would have stuck around, the Pirates could have maybe been a 500 team. What the Pirates have, like 76 wins last year? If you remember, the Pirates were the surprise of baseball along with the Rays. They were the best team in the National League after the first month. And then May came along and they just lost like 75% of the games in May, it felt like, and they just dropped off. But April was nice. There's actually some buzz around the Pirates here, the first time in a while. Joey Votto, red foil card right there. Insert Gabriel Moreno, red foil. And our third Simeon Woods Richardson autograph of the night. That one's going to the Minnesota Twins. 2 more boxes left this evening. What time is it? 11:20. Be wrapping this one up probably right around 11:30. And there's, what do we got here? It's just a first day issue card right here. Josh Young. Look at this parallel. First day issue. So I'm assuming this card was, I don't know, printed on the first day of printing. Is that what that means? That's what I always thought it meant. First day issue 2023. There's a nice parallel for the Texas Rangers. So getting all kinds of little Easter eggs in this Stadium Club case today. And we got 2 boxes left to work our way through. Chris says, I can't wait for the Pops report for January. It's going to be interesting, especially with all the Bowman's Best that we've done. It's definitely going to be those Bowman's Best guys leading the way. You'll see like that Osorio guy up there, probably at the top. First day issues, only 100 of those exist. Wow, that's even a rarer hit than I thought. That's a good hit right there. Only 100. We pulled the Stadium Club 91 design, which was 200 copies, I think. So good one right there. Josh Young rookie card. First day issue card. All right, 2 more and then we'll be done for tonight. And then we'll be back tomorrow for a live auction. It's a consignment. Should be a good one. We've got Mizzy sending stuff in. We've got the Hawks sending stuff in. Also, we'll have 2 videos for you, it looks like. We'll have the Stadium Club compact boxes. New release preview video of those. We'll also have probably Throwback Thursday. I'm pretty sure that my boxes that I ship myself from Florida should be in tomorrow. So we'll do one of those. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the Fleer 2003 Fleer box, or what else have I got on there? 94 Stadium Club, Cooperstown collection from 2012. Yusniel Diaz is the next hit. That's for the Dodgers. And then Friday, we'll probably have a face-off Friday with some Stadium Club. There's Chris Sale, which is numbered to 50. That's our second blue of the night. Vaughn Grissom. We pulled his Stadium Club Chrome earlier as well, except it was an orange. I think it was numbered to 75. Lots and lots of cards to sort out, sleeve up, and ship out over the next few days. I think Saturday is going to be my target once again to get all these in the mail. Chris says you should do the Cooperstown collection. Yeah, we'll see. Probably will. Maybe I'll just put it up on Patreon. Whichever box sells first is the one I'll do. Vasco says, Gary Sheffield got snubbed. So sad. His last year on the ballot. Shaking my head. Yeah, I think he got snubbed too. I would have voted for him. Stinks. Definitely had the Hall of Fame stats to be in there. But that's the way it goes. Hopefully he can get in on one of the committees. There's Will Benson, Cincinnati Reds. Get that hit. That's the second autograph from this box. So we're down to our last box of the night. Coming up, see if we can find another big hit in there. The big hit in this round was the St. Louis Cardinals dual signature with Paul Goldschmidt and Big Mac. Rob says, my bad. First issue's only 10 of each player. That's a massive hit. Only 10? That's a Josh Young parallel, basically number to 10 right there. Then that's fantastic. Big hit right there for Texas. Who's got Texas this round? Let's fire up the computer and see. Texas is for Vincent Smith. Man, Vincent, you're getting some big hits today. So congratulations, Vincent, on that one for sure. And here we go. Last one of this night. We'll also be giving away a hobby box once 2 more rounds sell, which would be probably Stadium Club 2 and probably the Bowman Jumbos. I think Bowman Jumbos and Stadium Club will end up going next week. I might try to auction off some teams from the Jumbo round maybe tomorrow. Get that one a little closer to going. So here we go. Last box of the night. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. I hope you've had a very pleasant Wednesday. It's been a busy Wednesday around here. Lots of card action going on. For me, since we got back today, what time we get home, like 7 o'clock. Did you ever raffle off the Vladdy? I did. That went to Justin Lewis. We ended up doing that the next night in an auction. So it was raffled off in the auction because I forgot the previous night. Yeah, but Justin Lewis, I sent that one out with your team breaks, I think 2 days ago. So you'll have that probably tomorrow or the next day. Adley Rushman, there's Dansby Swanson, red. I have another nice Vladdy auto to do. It's number 10. It's a booklet. I pulled that out of an alligator pack. I'll be giving that away to the Patreon members. I didn't want to do back-to-back Vladdy giveaways, though, so I'll save that one for a couple weeks. There's Cody Clemens. Philadelphia Phillies, which leaves just one more hit this evening. Let's hope it's a big name. Brendan Rodgers, black and white. Got Nolan Gorman chrome card there. And here we go. Last stack magic. It says, I hope they let the players from steroids, the steroid area in, as well as Pete Rose. I think that, yeah, I hope that they let steroid era players in as well. Because I think there's already some guys that have used steroids that are in the Hall of Fame. And a lot of those guys, too, were Hall of Famers before they ever used steroids. Like, maybe obvious ones like Canseco, who was always on the juice, supposedly. Probably keep him out. But guys like Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, those guys got on it like in the late 90s after they'd already kind of cemented their legacy. Gary Sheffield, I think, should definitely be in. Barry Bonds has a 162 WAR. I mean, you got players in the Hall of Fame with like Harold Baines' WAR wins above replacement is like 30-something. Barry Bonds is like 162. It's not even close. Like, you're telling me that Barry Bonds is like a 5 times better player than Harold Baines and he's not in the Hall of Fame? Maybe someday he'll get in, but that's a discussion for another time because it's a very polarizing discussion. So probably a good thing that we're just touching on it here at the end of the night. There's a going yard Juan Soto. Second time pulling that one tonight, I feel like. At least 2 times. And Key Brian Hayes will be the last autograph tonight on card auto of the Pirates Gold Glove third baseman. To wrap this one up, we'll see if there's one final hit in here anywhere within the last pack or 2. And the final card of the night is going to be G1 Bay rocking that flow. So that's all we have for you tonight. We'll come back and finish up the rounds that are remaining next week. I'm going to probably auction off some spots in the Bowman Draft Jumbo to move that one out. Maybe also we'll figure out something to do with Heritage to move that one out as well. But Stadium Club 2 is still filling. Stadium Club Compact, people don't know much about it. We're going to find out about Stadium Club Compact. We have that round, which is waiting to fill. Bowman's Best, K6. We'll get that one going next week as well. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here tonight. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening here at 11:29 p.m. Eastern Time. Going to head to bed, and we'll be back tomorrow for a live auction tomorrow night, probably around like 9:30, late basketball game. So once that's all wrapped up and the kiddos are all taken care of, we'll do a consignment of Mizzy's stuff and maybe also to Hawks. So thank you very much. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.